Hot dogs and a cold chill. We go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance. Crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand. Living life like we planned. Let's step and go. We won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's step and go. We'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, one and all, to today's live stream. Y'all, we've got a good day ahead of us today. We've got one game, just the one. It's the Cleveland Cavaliers on the road back in Detroit, and the Pistons looking to try to get ahead right now, the number one team in the East against the Cleveland Cavaliers. We'll see how this one ends up today. Shout out to you guys in the chat. Welcome into today's live stream. Let me actually go ahead and pull this chat up. You guys might notice right now that error. You need to change the video resolution. The current resolution, which is not supported, open widget. Just real quick, can you guys see me on your side? Are we good to go on y'all's side? Am I loud and clear? Are y'all seeing me on that side? Mario, my brother, you good today? Good. Let's see. I see Matthew in the chat. I see Robert says, hello, Air. We got this, Detroit. We're back at it again, says the Art of Resurrection. Shout out to Freimeister, who's in the chat. You're early. All systems go, says Steve. All systems go. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's exactly what we needed. Let's get our chat overlay coming up right now. Okay, so what I was going to say is that you guys might notice that there is a slight delay right now. This is going to be to help prevent the spam. We've changed it to slow mode. Although some chats have slow mode at 30 seconds. I think that's a long time to wait. So I did 3 seconds in between comments. Should be at least a good pace for you guys. That should keep the chat active and prevent the spammers from getting overly spammy. Shout out to Robert. Shout out to Organic. Shout out to the Art of Resurrection, says Go Cavaliers. Harden going to put off an epic no-show. Epic no-show, says Munstar. Epic no-show? You think no-show? Okay, we'll see. Cool. Tight. Institute of Perma Flores says hello. Munstar, welcome in. My feet hurt. Bystander 0007 says Detroit is going to blow them out tonight. Looks like the Art of Resurrection. Lana French, hello. Ashley Deverick, hello. Mike G, hello. Natalia, welcome in. Crime Zone had checked into the chat, said legend in here. Appreciate you, Crime Zone. Steven, welcome, Steve. Steve Lenores. Cool, man. We got a squad today. About 100 viewers in early for this pregame right now. Let's run through this. I can type words faster than that, says Robert. Can't type fast enough to activate slow mode on myself, says Steve. Harden triple-double tonight, maybe. JT, what's going on? I'm rooting for the Detroit Pistons again tonight. What is happening? ¿Qué pasa, says Mr. Mojo. Oh, you know, just another day in the office. Shout out to Bobby's Breakdown saying, man, que lo que. Mani, what's up? ¿Qué tal, hermano? Tommy Braskett says, come on, 6 more to reach 129. No worries there, Tommy. We'll pick that up here today. We hit it last night. It rolled back just a little bit. Had some bots get kicked out. All good. Okay, guys. There's a few new things up here right now that I want to talk about. First things first, it's not even this game behind me. First things first, I want to talk about the schedule here. There is no game tomorrow. We will have 2 games on Friday, no game on Saturday, and depending on what happens today and on Friday, we might also have no game on Sunday. If one of these 2 teams wins back-to-back, they will not play on Sunday. And if the Spurs win again here on Friday, there will be no game on Sunday. So we could have a weekend free from basketball. Quick look around the NBA. Cavaliers tied up 2-2. San Antonio up 3-2. Thunder already done. Knicks already done. On the other side, waiting for this series, both of them waiting for the series here to advance. That being said, we did want to talk about some of the stuff that's going to be happening this summer and summer is right around the corner, guys. So the World Cup is now here, and there's a link in the description down below. We are doing World Cup pick'ems, guys. $100 cash prize you could win if you get all of the group stages correct. Go ahead and click the link in the description down below. It's absolutely free to play. And if you guys want a chance to win $100, the link is in the description right now. Think you know football? Well, now you get a chance to prove it. All you got to do, project the top 2 teams to advance out of every round. You could win $100 cash prize. The prize will be paid out via Cash App or Venmo if you are the winner. There can only be one winner, ladies and gentlemen. So if we have multiple people who accurately predict all of the group stages, we will then hold a raffle after that for the successful winners. Again, link and rules in the description down below. Now, the World Cup is an international thing, so I did also want to bring up the international games. I'm going to just glance at this and flash this right now, but we'll bring this up during the commercial breaks today, guys. 9, count them, 9 international games this year for the NFL. They will be happening in Australia, Brazil, London, France, Spain, Germany, and Mexico. So we'll talk about this when we have some downtime here as well. Note, additionally, guys, that the NFL season this year will actually begin on Wednesday, September 9th, and then the first Thursday game of the year is the very next day on September 10th in Australia. San Francisco 49ers play 2 international games, their first one in Australia and the last one out in Week 11. They'll play in Mexico, so lots of traveling for the 49ers this year. We'll see how they perform. But that's stuff for later. Cool. So a couple new graphics we brought up. Let's talk about today's game and this contest for now. We got Pistons and Cavaliers. Pistons at home. Pistons averaging fewer points than the Cavaliers this regular season. Postseason's a little bit different right now. But these are the numbers here. These are the numbers. Cavaliers averaging almost 120 points during the regular season. Pistons averaging 117, almost 118. Cavaliers have been shooting the basketball better, marginally. Free throws better, marginally. And they've been playing less isolation basketball with a few more assists per game and fewer turnovers in the process. However, that was against teams all across the league. And right now, they are playing strictly against the Detroit Pistons. And I think it's important for us to take a look at the numbers for the postseason stats as well so we can get a better picture. Shout out to James, who just gifted out or that's actually Dr. Checkmate, who just gifted out a laughing disco. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the disco ball. Appreciate the disco ball. All right, guys. Cleveland Cavaliers offense, regular and postseason numbers. Oof. Big drop-off here in the postseason for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Remember, their first matchup, round 1 this postseason, was a 7-game series against the Atlanta Hawks. And this also covers all 7 of those games and the 4 games we've already seen this postseason for the Cavaliers. So an 11-game sample size for Cleveland in the postseason. This 2026 playoff run, postseason playoff run, they're averaging about 110 points per game. That's almost 10 fewer points per game offensively. Shooting the basketball less efficiently, both inside and beyond the three-point line, and at the free throw line, well, you know, just 75% from the stripe. Fast break points have gone down so much this looks like a completely different team in transition. Points in the paint have been hard to come by. Assists per game. The passing lanes have been getting locked down by these defenses, so they've been forced into isolation basketball, forcing James Harden to take shots, forcing Donovan Mitchell to create his own opportunities, and the Cavaliers have committed more turnovers because of all of this. Defensively, though, the Cavaliers have been allowing fewer points per game. Now, the numbers haven't been great this postseason. As a matter of fact, when you look at defensive rebounds per game, it's almost mind-blowing how far they've fallen off. They are literally averaging 15 less defensive rebounds per game this postseason and are getting killed on the glass on both ends. Blocks per game went up a little bit. Steals per game went down. Turnovers forced per game did go up a little bit. But overall, it feels like the Cavaliers honestly are kind of the same team. This rebound number is jarring a little bit, but I'm okay with that as long as the Cavaliers continue to keep these games close. They will need to reflect on that before the next round if they make it to the next round. That being said, the Detroit Pistons, their offense also has taken a nosedive here, averaging 13 fewer points per game, although interestingly enough, their three-point shooting has gone up slightly this postseason, but the rest of the offensive numbers are a dip all the way across. Shout out to Maria with the butterfly, or Marie Luis. Thank you, Marie Luis. Charlie C saying, what's up, Mario? Cavaliers have stolen the momentum. Cavs in? Maybe. Vegeta says, is Anthony Edwards the modern day Vince Carter? Kind of. I can get behind that, Vegeta. I can get behind that one. We're back, baby. The Struce is loose, says Pay J. I'm that kid in the corner, says Mike. Nobody dunked like Carter. Fact. What's up, guys? Okay, so looks like 572 of us in this chat right now. Let's blow up the likes real quick. Y'all know how this goes, guys. Super important to get the likes now before this starts to get deep into the first quarter. If y'all are enjoying, and I've already dropped some additional value for you that you were not expecting on this live stream, be sure to smash that like button. Okay, offensive numbers, we just looked at it. Here's the defensive numbers for the postseason as well. Defensive numbers for the postseason, couple of areas of improvement right now. The Detroit Pistons allowing 100 points per game, which is almost 10 points fewer than what they were allowing during the regular season. Not half bad considering the competition and considering the fact that the Orlando Magic were shooting, well, until we saw all those doinks in that one game. We're shooting the basketball pretty well in round one. Couple of off games there. And, of course, now the Cleveland Cavaliers, also a really solid team, but the Pistons holding both of those opponents to around 100 points per game. Blocks per game have gone up for Detroit. Steals per game, turnovers forced have gone down. Fouls committed slightly went up here for the Detroit Pistons, so that's not great. But Detroit, man, these bad boy Pistons, they really need a win right now. Frank, thanks, dude. Wemby is the new Tim Duncan, says Jeff. Bancaro and Bain were solid in round one. I agree, Bradley. I agree. Shout out to Burning Tepic Tube. What's up, man? Looks like Edwaquatics. What up, Edwaquatics? Knew that's an interesting name to try to say. Edu Aquatics. I'm going to go with that. Edu Aquatics. Lebowski says, let's effing go, Pistons. What up, Lebowski? Margie says, good evening, everyone. Stackboo saying, if the refs give in to flops on Cleveland. Yep. Okay, I saw something else, guys, before I introduce the players. So I was listening to Nick Wright today. I actually left a comment on First Take, and he was saying that the officials weren't calling the game fairly and that all the calls were going to San Antonio in that game with the Minnesota Timberwolves. And I listened to what he was saying, and I immediately was like, dude, you're wrong, bro. The Minnesota Timberwolves shot 30 free throws last night. The San Antonio Spurs shot 27, and both teams were charged with 24 fouls. It only felt unfair because the Spurs are that good. And when a game is called fairly after Wemby dropped that elbow in the neck of Naz Reid, the officials were like, oh, snap, well, maybe we should call this game evenly. And when that happens, that is the actual separation between the two teams. Go Spurs, go. I digress. Spurs aren't playing. Timberwolves aren't playing today. But I felt like unfair take from First Take. Okay, guys, before I introduce the players, one more thing I want to show you guys. This is what we've seen so far. The Detroit Pistons in Game 1, they won 111-101. They also won in Game 2. Both of these games, coincidentally enough, were won by just 10 points. Then in Game 3, the Cleveland Cavaliers were like, you know what? We can get this game here. They win by 7 in Game 3. Then in Game 4, they win by 9. So it's going back and forth right now. The turnovers have really been the story of both of these. Nick wrong, right? Yeah, something like that, Steve. Nick was wrong, right? Nick right? Yes, agreed. Agreed, Steve. Anyways, Game 5 is today. Game 6 is guaranteed on Friday. Then, if needed, Game 7. I said this yesterday. I'll say it again today. When teams are tied 2-2, the winner of Game 5 goes on to win the series 81% of the time, historically speaking. Not saying that the winner of Game 5 is going to actually win this series, but they have a significant leg up over the opposition. This is an extremely pivotal game that cannot be stressed enough. Starters for the Cleveland Cavaliers, you'll see at center, number 31, Jarrett Allen. Power forward, number 4, Evan Mobley. Small forward, number 32, Dean Wade. Shooting guard, number 45, Donovan Mitchell. And point guard, number 1, James Harden. Head coach, Kenneth Atkinson. Bench players today for the Cleveland Cavaliers, we'll see Keon Ellis, Jalen Tyson, Max Strus, Sam Merrill, and Dennis Schroeder. If needed, some of these deeper bench players might come out, but I don't think we'll see all of that. Although we have seen some bench players come out early in the last game. Starters here for the Detroit Pistons, guys. At center, number 0, Jalen Duren. Power forward, number 12, Tobias Harris. Small forward, number 9, Ausar Thompson. Shooting guard, number 55, Duncan Robinson. And point guard, number 30, Cade Cunningham. Head coach is J.B. Bickerstaff, and this will be your starting 5 for the Detroit Pistons. Bench players for Detroit, Isaiah Stewart going to be your backup center. Ron Holland, Javonte Green, Karis LeVert, and Dennis Jenkins going to be your other players coming in off the bench. We'll probably see some Paul Reed. We've been seeing a lot of Paul Reed here, especially when we see Jalen Duren get into foul trouble. Oh, hey, it's Jessica saying that Duncan is not playing tonight. You're saying Duncan Robinson is out? Oh, hey, it's Jessica. Let's go ahead and verify that. Duncan Robinson is out, according to Jessica. All right, Jessica. Lebowski says, why is he out? We're going to take a look at this together, guys, because this is news to me. So let's go to NBA lineups. I'll give you guys the scoop real quick. Looks like Duncan Robinson has been ruled out for today's game. Duncan Robinson questionable for Game 5. Let's see what it says here. Looks like he has been ruled out, guys. So that is facts right there that Jessica dropped. What's wrong with Duncan Robinson? What's wrong with Duncan Robinson? Let's find out. As questionable, but they ruled him out about an hour before tip-off. I see lower back soreness. Okay, so lower back soreness, a lower back contusion is enough for Duncan Robinson to be benched in a pivotal Game 5. Okay. I wonder how Anthony Edwards feels about that, considering he has both knees blown out and he's still playing anyways. Doesn't matter. It might actually matter. We'll see if we'll see how Detroit handles the deep range shots. That's a big issue, honestly speaking. Anyways, well, let's walk through this pregame, guys. James Harden versus Cade Cunningham, point guard to point guard. These are postseason numbers for both sides, guys. Cade Cunningham this postseason is averaging close to 30 points per game. James Harden averaging close to 20 points per game. And just looking at the raw numbers, hey, man, these numbers don't lie. Cade Cunningham is the answer. I know we've got a lot of Cavaliers fans watching this right now, but I tell you right now, Cade Cunningham will outscore James Harden here today. I firmly believe that, especially at home. Not even going to be close. Taking a look right now at Duncan Robinson and Donovan Mitchell. Well, here are the numbers, guys. Duncan Robinson has been contributing 43% from the floor from downtown for the Detroit Pistons. Not having this man on the floor for Detroit is going to affect the game. They are going to have to start attacking the paint. Now, Donovan Mitchell might try to take advantage of this. My boy's been averaging almost 27 points per game. You can put anybody you want across from Donovan Mitchell. I'll take Donovan Mitchell probably 99 out of 100 times. 99 out of 100 times, I'm going Donovan Mitchell on that choice. Taking a look at the small forward comparison, Ausar Thompson and Dean Wade. Now, I've been the biggest critic of Dean Wade. Santino's now a critic of Dean Wade, and we're thinking like, bro, how are you a starter? And honestly, it's kind of almost like an honorary starting spot right now. It almost feels like he's just listed as a starter for maybe a few minutes so that Dennis Schroeder can actually watch and see what's going on, or so Sam Merrill can sit on the sidelines, gauge the opposition. And then those other guys, despite being bench players, often play more minutes than Dean Wade. I mean, you've got a starting player playing half the game right now, literally half the game, less than half the game. 24 minutes would be half the game. So playing less than half the game, I don't know, man. Don't love it there. Okay, Evan Mobley, Tobias Harris. Evan Mobley averaging 16 points. Tobias Harris averaging almost 21. Now, offensively, Tobias Harris definitely has stepped up this postseason. But when it comes to assists, Evan Mobley clearly has the advantage there. I think both guys are really good, but something about the way Evan Mobley plays, man, honestly, both of these guys are serious X factors for their team. I don't know, man. Either one of them can pop off. Personally speaking, I watch them both. I feel like it's a wash, and you can't go wrong with either one. And then Jalen Duren against Jarrett Allen. I like Jalen Duren, but Jarrett Allen is just different, man. They both give different perspectives and offer different abilities. I do believe that having an extra block per game is a lot more valuable than an extra assist per game, personally speaking. But those extra almost 2 rebounds per game is also pretty valuable, especially if they're offensive rebounds. Jarrett Allen does overall shoot the basketball better, so I will take Jarrett Allen over Jalen Duren. Sorry to the Pistons fans. All right, guys. Well, that's just about everything. This game about to get started right now. Let me just make sure that I've got all of my data locked in right here. Cool, cool, cool. Tight, tight, tight. 12 minutes on the clock. Let's go to the actual this should be the matchup over here. Sweet. We'll move the basketball to the center circle. And it should be a good game, guys. Let's have some fun today. Let's have some fun. We were talking about it separately. A-Chain was just signed to a 4-year Devon A-Chain. All right. It's uniquely American curse, says Swaggy. Good morning, Dicey Flynn. Shout out to Soar. Shout out to Soar. Sarma. Sar Mad Zaya says hello. Mario, what's your take? Who do you think will win? I think the Pistons will get the win here at home. I think the Cavaliers go back to Cleveland and win at home. And I think this will go to Game 7. And that's just my take, man. I think the Detroit Pistons will win this game. They will win this battle. But I don't think that they will necessarily win this war. And it is exactly that. It feels like a war between these two teams. And we're on the sidelines just watching. Just chilling. Just on the sidelines chilling. All right, folks, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get this game started. One quick glance right now, the final thing. This is your officiating crew for today. Tony Brothers, Tyler Ford, Gerd Gedimanius. That was a tough one to say. Petraeus. We'll work on that. And Mark Lindsay, these are your officials for today. If they end up having to review something, we'll bring up that graphic one more time. The tip-off has been had. The basketball is with Detroit. Here we go. Detroit Pistons out to the far corner. This shot goes up, and this shot goes down. By the way, it looks like Dennis Jenkins is getting the start here for the Detroit Pistons, and the opening bucket is a 3-ball for Detroit. Pistons knock down the opening shot. James Harden with the ball now. 3-0 as the Cleveland Cavaliers try to answer back. Basketball with Harden at the near wing. He drives to the paint. He'll go up and shoot. Looks like no whistle. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cleveland. It's a turnover, and it's Pistons ball. Pistons basketball. We'll see these numbers get updated here as the game goes on. To refresh this. Waiting for the live updates, ladies and gentlemen. This game is live on ESPN, folks, so if you're looking for where this game is, it's on ESPN. There you go. Okay, coming back with it now, the Detroit Pistons in the front court. Looks like Cade Cunningham will hold here. Cunningham tries to pass to the near corner. It's with Tobias Harris. He pulls into the paint. Harris shoots. Harris, back of the rim. Rebound, Dean Wade. Wade gets the pull down. Gives this to Mitchell. Back to Wade. Mitchell says, no, you bring it up court. Gives it to Mobley. Mobley now drives. Mobley tries to wrap around pass, but it's a bad pass and stolen by Tobias Harris. Harris slings it to the near corner. Jenkins again. Good from downtown. Dennis Jenkins knocks down another triple. So Cleveland still has the ball. Back-to-back shots for Dennis Jenkins, deep range. Here is Wade. Wade climbs the baseline. Wade bounce pass stolen by Thompson, but a whistle comes in. 10:31 left to play. Looks like a foul right now. Looks like a foul right now. We'll see what happens here with 10:32 here left to play. Here's the inbound pass. Cavaliers with the ball. Evan Mobley at the elbow. Mobley goes up and shoots. He'll miss again. Rebound, Jalen Duren. Here comes Cade Cunningham. He feeds this to Thompson. Thompson at the perimeter. Thompson looks to Cunningham. It's a bad pass. It's stolen by Jarrett Allen. The Cleveland Cavaliers still down by 6, looking for their first bucket of the day. Donovan Mitchell for 3. This one no good. By the way, they rolled back a point here for the Detroit Pistons. Looks like that long 3 was actually a 2-point shot. Here down on the ground, looks like it's going to be stolen again by the Cavaliers. The score is 5-3. Loose ball again, stolen back by the Pistons. Driving and going up. It's out of bounds. Last touch looks like by Tobias Harris. No foul on the shot. It's Pistons ball. Sloppy basketball here to get this thing started. But this is where we're at. The score is 5-0. With 9 minutes and 49 seconds left to go. Ball has been inbounded by Detroit. Cade Cunningham at the near wing. Picked up right now by James Harden. Cunningham out to the three-point line. It's a bad pass, and it's out of bounds again. Another ugly turnover. It's Cleveland basketball. Wade will inbound. Evan Mobley's got it. He brings the ball up court. This is a mess, dude. We're like 3 minutes into this game and only 5 points between both teams. Evan Mobley holding right now. Mobley back to Harden. Harden back to Mobley. Mobley underneath. Jarrett Allen, easy bucket. And finally, the Cavaliers get their first shot of the day. Okay, can I get my updated stats? Yes, I can. That feels better. Okay, Detroit with the basketball. Pass down right now into the hands of Cade. Cunningham covered by Wade. Cunningham sees a Tobias Harris screen. He switches the assignment now, and James Harden's in front of him. Passes to Tobias Harris, the far wing. The shot is up. It's no good. It's rebounded. Looks like Donovan Mitchell. The whistle comes in against Mitchell. It's a traveling call. It's a turnover. It's Detroit basketball. 8:52 here left to go. Donovan Mitchell rebounded the basketball, and the official blew the whistle almost immediately for a traveling call. Detroit ball. Inbound pass. Jenkins has it at the corner. Thompson, Jenkins in the paint. He goes up. He shoots. He scores. Dennis Jenkins now has 7. The Cleveland Cavaliers have 2. Evan Mobley. Mobley ball above his head. Mobley to the right. It's James Harden. James Harden with the basketball right now. He gets into the paint. He'll go up. He'll shoot. He'll score. It's now 7-4. Detroit Pistons up by 3. Thompson brings it up. Thompson looks left, gives it to Harris. Tobias Harris looks left. One more time. It's Jenkins. Jenkins to the near wing. He backs up a couple steps. Steps on the gas now. He'll shoot again. Back of the rim. No good. Defensive rebound. Donovan Mitchell. Cleveland Cavaliers now looking to tie things up. They're down by 3. James Harden slowly brings it up. James Harden to Mobley. Nope, it's stolen. Picked off. Easy transition. Thompson going to just easily jam that down. Detroit now up by 5. 7 minutes and 45 seconds here left to go. The Cavaliers have the ball once again. Down by 5, it's Evan Mobley. Mobley, top of the key. Backs up to the three-point line. Looks to Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell shoots. He misses. Jarrett Allen, the tip in, no good. Rebounded Detroit. Fast break opportunity. Harris drives, kicks. Jenkins for 3. No. Rebounded again right now. Harris, perimeter. Back to the three-point line. Drive, kick. Harris again for 3. Doink, front of the rim, no good. Okay, Cavaliers do get the basketball back. And a quick, fast break. There's the jam. Looks like it's Evan Mobley who gets the jam. It's now 9-6 here. 7 minutes left to go. Basketball with the Pistons. Jenkins under the rim. Jenkins looks, passes. Looks like Thompson gives to Cade. Cade inside to Thompson. Thompson all the way. No, passes to Duran under the rim. Tries to big man. It can't get it. Under the rim. Missed layups right now for Detroit. Smothering defense there by Jarrett Allen. Coming back the other way. Donovan Mitchell is hacked, and we go to the line for 2 shots. 6:40 here left to play in quarter number 1. Going to the free throw line, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers' first foul of the day here for Tobias Harris. Okay, guys. What's up? Commercial break. No? No commercial break. Sorry. No commercial break. Yes, commercial break. Detroit Pistons calling their first timeout. So timeout will be called here, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to a quick commercial break. Our first of the day. Take a look at that. 129. I knew we'd get there. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to today's live stream. We do have over 2,000 people hanging out with us already. Great to be live with you again. Another one. All right, folks. Well, couple things. I mentioned this early on during today's live stream, but now that we've got a healthy handful of you guys watching, let's bring this thing back around. So, in case y'all did not know, we have decided to pick up some World Cup games, and to add some excitement to the World Cup, we will be doing a $100 Pick'ems challenge. If you want a chance to win $100, there's a link in the description down below. And all you got to do is fill out your picks. You pick 2 teams that you think will advance to the next round out of every group. All the groups are broken up. You could win $100 cash prize. If there are multiple people who get them all right, then we will be raffling off $100 cash prize to one of the people who actually made the proper selections. So there you go, man. Free money if you guys want a chance to play. So it is free to enter. The rules are in the description once you click and go check that out. That being said, World Cup is international. The NFL has released their international schedule, in case you guys did not know. The NFL will kick off its season on Wednesday, September 9th. Then Thursday, September 10th, San Francisco versus the LA Rams in Australia, bro. Yes, to all of you watching from Australia, the NFL will have an Australia game in week 1 with the NFC West going at it. How about the Dallas Cowboys and the Baltimore Ravens getting to play in Brazil in week 3? That'll be a lot of fun. I think that should be pretty cool. Brazil and Baltimore and Dallas Cowboys in Brazil. That'll be Sunday, September 27th. Week 4, guys, Colts and Commanders at London. Then weeks 5 and 6, the Jaguars have 2 incredibly intense matches here against the Philadelphia Eagles and a divisional opponent who was a postseason team. Jaguars have their match. I mean, they've got their work cut out for them on the road right here on back-to-back games in week 5 and 6. Week 7, we got Steelers and Saints in France. I don't know, man. Je ne sais pas. And then in Spain, a Madrid game between the Falcons and the Bengals. That's week 9. Week 10, we go to November. It's the New England Patriots, who were just in the Super Bowl this year, and the Detroit Lions. That's going to be in Germany, Munich. And then the final international game will be in Mexico. Insane stuff, man. We'll be covering all of these international games. By the way, the schedule, the full NFL schedule, drops tomorrow. We'll have more information for you guys tomorrow. All right, guys, this commercial break is just about over. That was some additional data to help carry us through the first time out of the game. Last thing we saw before they cut to a commercial break was a foul. Donovan Mitchell is now at the free throw line, shooting 2 shots. First free throw is good for Donovan Mitchell. The score is now, should be 7-9. There it is. The Journey just dropped a super. Thank you, Miranda. Tia Miranda, thank you very much. Second free throw coming up, y'all. Donovan Mitchell, good on both. The score is now 9-8. Detroit up by 1 here at home. Top wing right now, far wing right now. Dennis Jenkins works his way to the straightaway. Passes to Caris LeVert. LeVert passes this up right now, and it's in the hands. Ooh, it's going to be a foul? No. Tobias Harris got stripped. Tobias Harris still has it, though. Shot clock down to 5. Pistons looking for something. Turnaround jump shot. It's up. No good. Poked out of bounds. Last touched by Dean Wade. And so it stays down here. It's Detroit basketball. The shot went off the rim and into the hands of Jalen Duren, but it got poked away by Wade. So 14 seconds on the shot clock. Detroit hangs on to the ball on the floor right now for both sides. We're going to scroll this down just a hair for you guys so y'all can see who's on the floor right now. And it looks like they are making a few changes here. Looks like Kevin Huerter might be coming in already. A little early for this, but okay. Coach sees something that he wants to roll with. Let's do it. Inbound pass. Tobias Harris now just outside the paint. Backing it up to the three-point line. Now he makes a move. Covered by Jarrett Allen. Elbow jump shot is up. It's short. It's rebounded by Max. Max Strus gets the ball now. It's Cavaliers on the attack. Strus to Schroeder. Schroeder to Harden. Harden at the Detroit Pistons logo. Harden trying to shake and bake Huerter here. Harden at the three-point line. Huerter staying between him and the hoop. He lets it fly. No good. Rebounded by Duren. Duren gets the pull down. Detroit with the lead. Detroit with the ball. Jenkins looks to the right. Moves to the right. Moves to the paint. Kicks to the wing. And now Caris LeVert goes to the rim. LeVert going to shoot. LeVert going to miss. A whistle comes in from Tony Brothers. And it's a foul against Dean Wade with 5:35 here left to go. Looks like it's going to be a shooting foul, and Caris LeVert has earned himself a trip to the free throw line. Detroit versus everybody, says Detroit Jackson. Showing the stats is a nice touch, says nice guy. That's what we're here for, my friend. Here to give you as much data as we possibly can. By the way, over on the right-hand side, you can see the point leaders of today's contest, the rebound leaders of today's contest, and your assist leaders on today's contest. And if you search even deeper, you'll see that Donovan Mitchell is 0 for 2 on field goals, 2 for 2 at the free throw line. Something will be changing here in just a moment, but Caris LeVert has successfully knocked down both of his free throws. The score is 11-8. Here is Dennis Schroeder behind the back. Schroeder works to the left, gives to Strus, wide open, corner three, it's good! And Max Strus knocks down the triple. So Max Strus knocks down the tray from the near corner. Here is Dennis Jenkins passing to the far wing, far corner. It's Caris LeVert. Detroit Pistons with the basketball. Feeds inside. There's a shot that goes up and in for Tobias Harris. It's now 13-11, and the Detroit Pistons have the lead once again. James Harden inside to Allen. Allen going to go up, shoots, gets the bucket and the foul. Tobias Harris charged with it, and a chance for a three-point play right now. Jarrett Allen goes to the stripe. How you like them apples? Okay. All right. DJ Jean says, because I got high. Mike G. Adams saying, let's go, Cade. Lottie Johnson says, let's go. What up, Lottie? Lottie Johnson. 13-13 is the score. 4 minutes and 57 seconds here left to go. Jarrett Allen is at the line for an and one free throw. Series is tied 2-2, so a close game here in quarter number one. The and one free throw is successful, and Cleveland now has the lead. The score is 14-13 to the left-hand side to the right-hand side. Ausar Thompson hands this off. It's Huerter. Huerter back to Thompson. Thompson going to drive under the rim. He'll turn around. He's in trouble. Gives it to Huerter. Huerter going to be dispossessed. It's stolen by Cleveland. Cleveland's now on the run. Driving now to the three-point line. It's Schroeder. Schroeder inside to Allen. Stolen again. Coming back, it's the Detroit Pistons. Behind the back, Ausar Thompson. Thompson pulls up to the three-point line. One more pass. Here's the near corner three. Cade Cunningham. It's good. You guys getting ready to go? Okay. Love you. Y'all have fun. Three-point shot gets knocked down here by the Detroit Pistons. The score is 14-16, and it's now the Cavaliers with the ball down by 2. 4 minutes left to go. James Harden makes the run. Harden up, shoots. It's, very close. It drops there. Cavaliers get the bucket. We're tied again. 16-16. Detroit with the ball. Okay. Duren to Cunningham. Cunningham picked up by Strus. Cunningham in the paint. Fadeaway jump shot there. Looks like Strus gets a piece of it, but it stays with Detroit. Cunningham again for three. Yes, sir! Cade knocks down the tray. So Cunningham with a big second chance bucket there. Dennis Schroeder and the Cleveland Cavaliers have the ball right now. They're down by 3. It's 19-16. Sam Merrill lines up the three. It's good! Okay. Trading buckets from downtown right now. Cavaliers definitely staying right in this one. See a super chat coming in. Sean, thank you very much. Basketball in the hands of LeVert. LeVert gives to Cunningham. Cunningham works the logo here. Near wing inside now. Thompson shoots. Rejection. Big block right there by Jarrett Allen. There's Schroeder now. Schroeder to the rack. Schroeder will score. Cleveland up by 2. And it's 21-19. Looks like Caris LeVert is also going to commit a foul in the process, and that's going to send Schroeder to the free throw line. But Detroit looks like they're going to call another timeout here before the and one. All right, man, let's read this comment. He says, Mario, would you ever further your sports broadcasting career past YouTube or just stick to this platform? Great at what you do. Sean, first of all, thank you. Not just for the super chat, but for the kind words here. Yeah, man, if the opportunity presented itself and there was a clear exit strategy, then sure, we would. But now we've got people who depend on us right now, and it's not just me, right? We've got a team that we're building here. And, it's one thing to flex and say, oh, yeah, man, I got picked up by the network or whatever. It's another thing to flex and say, you know what, man, I created my own network, and now so many other people who were part of this journey get to live and work dream jobs that otherwise wouldn't have been available. And I just feel like blessed that this platform has given me the ability to give friends and other people the chances to work with us and also make money remotely and all of that. So it's complicated. I really would have to think about it. It really is complicated, but I hope that answers that. FM says, let's hear the Acorns ad. Halftime, bro. Halftime. Dude's a creator, yes, sir. MV Diablo, that's it, sir. That's it, brother. Shout out to Eastside. Appreciate you. Salute to family. That's it, Freimeister. Told you, buddy. Whoever said that Cade was tired was completely wrong. Snore, I see you. Looks like a super chat coming in from our friend Mike. Mike Dive Master. Thank you, sir. Welcome to today's live stream. All right, guys. The score is 21-19. We are not yet done with quarter number 1. And already the Pistons have used 2 timeouts early in this game. I may have misjudged. I think the first timeout was called by Cleveland. So it looks like both teams have 6 timeouts here remaining, according to my cheat sheet on the side. Acorns ad is cool. Do you have any part in that? Did you have any almost like all yes. Yes, I had a part in that, Victor. I definitely did. Cavs have a horrible coach, definitely underachieved under Atkinson. Okay, that's what he says. I know this is a dumb question, but how do I subscribe, says Ronte Parker. Maybe one of the people in the comments can help you out with that, Ronte. Appreciate you checking in. Detroit Jackson says, Detroit, the weak get eaten alive. We got Pistons fans in here today. Looks like right now 62% of the chat is Pistons fans, which is kind of crazy. Also kind of crazy is the fact that we've got 3,000 people in this chat right now and only 400 votes. Normally we have more votes than people watching, which is crazy, but cool. Let's keep on task, guys. Thank y'all for hanging out with us today. What up, Sauce? How you doing? We are in the building, says Eastside. 62% trash. Let's get back to the action. I just started and the poll wasn't on. Oh, was it not? Okay, that makes sense, Santino. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate it. All right, we're at the line for the and one shot here. Thank you, Santino. The shot goes up for Schroeder. The shot is good, and the score is now 22-19. Basketball in the hands of the Detroit Pistons, down by 3. Here we go. Bringing it up. Looks like Thompson will run point. Thompson. Hands off right now. Looks like an off-ball foul. It's going to be an offensive one against Detroit. Marcus Sasser hit with an offensive foul. It's a turnover, and it's Cavaliers ball. Cavs get it back. Unfortunate turnover there, I tell you what. Detroit at home, down by 3. Uh-oh, Pistons fans. Here is a shot from downtown. Max Strus lets it fly. That's going to doink off the rim. That's no good. Coming back, Caris LeVert. Fakes to the right, crosses to the left. LeVert at the far wing gives to the straightaway. Looks like Beef Stew gives to Cunningham. Cunningham in the paint. Cunningham fadeaway Jay. That's good for Cade. So Cunningham gets 2 points back. It's now a 1-point game here. Cleveland Cavaliers with the basketball. And it's Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell, slow start here again. He goes back to Strus. Strus bounced to Schroeder. Schroeder changes direction. Pass overhead, weak pass, stolen by Cunningham. Cunningham, fast break, it's a dunk! And it looks like Detroit will take the lead after this one. Coming back, the Cleveland Cavaliers drive. Mobley to the three-point line, wide open Strus. Bang! Strus for 3. 25-23, the Cavaliers answer back with a big bucket. Good game so far, ladies and gentlemen. Had some moments with a lot of missed shots. Here's a Beef Stew triple. What? Isaiah Stewart with a tray of his own. Okay. Beef Stew, I see you. Cavaliers with the ball. Strus looks to the right. It's Mitchell. Spider Mitchell back to Strus. Feeling hot. Lets it fly. Off the rim. No good. A rebound. Thompson. Thompson will bring this thing back towards the near wing, gives it to Beef Stew. Heat check for him. It's good. Beef Stew with another tray. Detroit now up by 4. Dennis Schroeder with the basketball. Schroeder top of the screen. Schroeder works the far wing, turns around, pass to Mobley, pass to Strus, pass to Merrill, pump fake, sidestep, triple. No. Out of bounds. Official says Pistons ball. So clock stops with 54.9. Clock stops with 54.9 here. Isaiah Stewart back-to-back triples from downrange. Not bad for a big man. There's the inbound pass. It's with the Detroit Pistons. Under a minute left to play in quarter number 1. At the logo, looks to the left. Sasser gives it to Thompson. Thompson gives to Cunningham. Cunningham turns around. Cunningham looking for another option. Looks like he's going to fight against Strus. He shoots over Strus. Not going to get it to go. Mobley wraps it up and brings it down. Mobley to Mitchell. Mitchell, shake and bake here. Oh, it's poked away. Who comes up with it? It's all the way to the backcourt here, and it's being brought back again. Shot clock down to 11, but Mitchell's got to get the shot up here quickly. He drives all the way to the rim. He shoots. Wow, way to go on that one. 16.8 left to go. Uh-oh. We've got a Cavalier down on the ground right now, and it looks like Donovan Mitchell seems to be in pain. Mitchell down on the ground with 16.8. Strus standing over him. Donovan Mitchell right here where the basketball is. He'll be picked up by Maryland Strus. He went up, tried to come back, tweaked the right ankle. Looks like the foot just kind of tweaked on him. That was a non-contact injury. Oh, he stepped on the cameraman's foot. He stepped on the cameraman's foot and rolled his ankle. Bro. What? Hey, man, the cameraman was in his designated square right there. His feet were in the square, Mitchell. That's on you, boss. Either way, he did get the bucket. Cleveland back on defense. We start the clock. Final 12 seconds here of the first quarter. It's now with Cunningham. Cunningham holding for the final shot of the quarter. Step back, triple. It's up. No good. Rebound by Mobley. They've got a chance now for a Hail Mary all the way up the court. No. Off the backboard there. And that is the end of quarter number 1. Well, let's put 12 minutes on the clock, guys. We'll go to quarter number 2 here in just a moment. Good first quarter if I do say so myself. Cameraman was paid, says Mike. Let's see. He was in the crease, says Mr. Mojo. 6-man for Pistons. JH washed up, says Eastside. Hello to Rick James. Dr. Green Thumbs with us. Foul Mitchell on the cameraman. 2 shots. 2 shots for the cameraman. Hopefully he can get 2 shots that get that cameraman paid. Looks like LaCacha. What up? How you doing? Appreciate you. Thank you for the laughing disco out here. All right, guys. He understood the assignment, says John. Guys, talk to me real quick. If you're a Detroit Pistons fan, drop some blue or drop some horses. If you're a Cleveland Cavaliers fan, drop some red or drop some swords. Looking for blue, looking for red. This is our chance to interact at the end of quarter number 1, guys. Quarter number 2 about to get started. Isabel, thanks for checking in. She's waiting for the countdown right now. Mr. Samora checks in right now for the Cavaliers. Let's go, Robert. I see you. Christina, says I'm in for blue right now, going with the Pistons. What up, Christina? We got Will with the Pistons. We got Max with the Pistons. What up, Max? How you doing, brother? Looks like Kevin checks in for the Pistons. BM checking in right now for the Cavaliers. John Jackson, Detroit. M with the Cavaliers. Let's see, you seemed happy that Spider was hurt. No, definitely not. Christina, I see you. Gabe checking in right now. What up, Gabe? Kunkmeister and Denise all check it in for the Cavaliers. We got Kristen, Champion Horse, and Green Thumb all checking in for the Detroit Pistons. Nice, man. You guys checked in. Y'all understood the assignment. John dropped. This is the coolest sword. I like it. Looks like someone does his HTML. Shout out to Sanders. Shout out to Max, Vince, Christina, Eastside. User, what's going on? Base Boy says blue. John, laid back. BM, NJE, hello. MHM, I see you. Jay to Money, what's up, brother? Ohio Express, what's up, bro? Big Time Sauce with a big time name. Fist bumps to you, man. The Affable Group. What's up, Affable Group? Thank you for checking in right now. Drew with the swords. I know that's Cavaliers. All right, guys, here's the thing. I'm rambling, but there's a method to the madness. Right now, I want to see who's with us, who's engaging with us in the chat right now. I've put the chat to slow mode, and despite putting it in slow mode, you guys have checked in big time to the assignment. Thank you, guys. Fresh Beats, what's going on? Country checks in for the Cavs. Get it? The cows, the Cavs. I love it, Country. Nicholas, I see you. Kevin, I see you. Larry Cook puts on the blue cap today. Barnacle, what up, Barnacle Brad? Shout out to you, Michelle. Shout out to Dutch the Dude. Nicholas, John, Ron, Public. My gosh, all that blue. So I'm not going to get a chance to read all these comments, but it's great to see so many enthusiastic fans here in this chat today. Guys, the second quarter is about to get started, so let's get back to the screen where we have all of the data and the analytics. Here are the numbers for today. I'm going to scroll down just a hair. Let's get back to this one. The clock has started. It is Cavaliers basketball right now. The shot will go up and in. Looks like Donovan Mitchell going to score to start this quarter. We're all tied up at 29-29. Coming back, it's Cade Cunningham. Cunningham picked up by Strus. Cunningham goes to the left. Looks like a lot of pressure coming in. Cunningham got that double team. He's got the angle now. He'll shoot from the free throw line, and Cade knocks it down. Cade Cunningham up to 12 now. Looks like the Cleveland Cavaliers have 29. The Detroit Pistons with 31. Evan Mobley pump fakes at the far wing. He now works his way into the paint. He'll go up and shoot. He'll be fouled in the process. He's going to miss the dunk, but it is going to be a foul, so he takes a trip to the free throw line, courtesy of Detroit. Let's see who they charge this foul to. It's going to be a beef stew shooting foul, guys, so Isaiah Stewart picks up the foul. Evan Mobley to the line for 2. Evan Mobley to the line for 2. No, Sean, I haven't been keeping up too much with Major League Baseball. Evan Mobley at the line. First free throw. Wow. Touched every inch of the rim before going through the hoop, but it's good. It's 31-30. So he makes free throw number 1. Evan Mobley in Game 4 had 17 points, 5 blocks, 3 steals, and 8 rebounds. First Cleveland Cavalier to have those numbers in the postseason. There's the missed shot at the free throw line. The score is 31-30. So far in this game, Evan Mobley has 5 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists, looking to pick up some blocks today. Pass to Isaiah Stewart. Stewart in the paint. Beef Stew gives backwards to Thompson. Thompson at the free throw line gives it back to Cade. The straightaway tray. Good! And Cade Cunningham now up to 15. Here come the Cleveland Cavaliers with the basketball. Under the rim, looks like going up. That's Jalen Tyson going to get stripped right now. He's blocked by Isaiah Stewart and then tries to get the rebound. Isaiah Stewart and Jalen Tyson getting wrapped up. We're going to get a jump ball with 10:44 here left to go. I could feel the energy there. Ooh, these teams don't like it. Ooh, Tobias Harris got something to say against Jalen Tyson. Ooh, baby. Lively, man. It's you can feel it, bro. You can feel it. It's playoff basketball. Tobias Harris, man. Getting into it with Jalen Tyson. It is going to be a jump ball with Isaiah Stewart and Jalen Tyson. But Tobias Harris definitely had something to say there. Oh, technical foul given out here. I saw the official give Tyson a technical. Boom, he did exactly that motion. Yeah, let's see what they say. I saw the official give Tyson a technical. Let's see if we're going to get a technical free throw or not. Donovan Mitchell has to go over there. Here comes the official review. Hang tight, guys. We've got an official review coming in, our first of the day. Here's our chance to talk about these officials right now. So, officials for today going to be reviewing this. Tony Brothers, your crew chief, taking a look right now. Tyler Ford, the referee, standing next to him here in Game 5, guys. These officials do change every game. Shout out to our friend Tommy Braskett. Thank you, Tommy, for this updated information. He sent that in this morning, so now we have all of the officials for every game right now. Anyways, this is the officiating crew. They are making a decision right now. The score is 34-30. Here we go. Waiting for the call. Not a whole lot to say right here. After review. Technical on Tyson stance. There was no other unsportsmanlike act on the play. They're going to do a jump ball at midcourt. We're going to get a technical free throw, looks like, and a jump ball at the center circle. So if it's a technical, said Jalen Tyson technical foul. I am still wondering because they don't look like they're going to shoot the free throws, so I don't think we're getting a free throw at all, guys. I think it's just a technical here. Maybe we are getting the free throw. Okay. So Cade Cunningham going to shoot the technical free throw. 10:44 here left to go. I'm going to turn off the possession because we're going to get a jump ball. Here comes the free throw for Cunningham. Free throw is automatic. It's good. It's 35-30. Okay. And it looks like the jump ball is not going to be at the center circle. I totally lied to you guys. Every word I said was apparently a mistake. We're actually at this circle on this end of the floor for the jump ball. And it is Isaiah Stewart jumping with Jalen Tyson. Let's see who wins this one. 10:44 left to go in the first half. We do have a halftime trivia quiz for you guys as well. Don't go anywhere during halftime. Jump ball will be won by Detroit. It's Detroit basketball. Clock is hot once again. Here come the Pistons. Cade Cunningham covered by Tyson. Cade to the Pistons logo. Beef Stew fakes a screen here, fakes the pick. Cunningham still with it, feeds inside to Tobias Harris. Harris gets the angle and gets the shot up and in. Good work in the weight room right there. Good body control against the defensive contact. 37-30, Cleveland Cavaliers trail by 7. Quick shot by Donovan Mitchell will drop. Cavaliers now trail by 5. Pistons with the basketball. It's 37-32. Thompson at the hash right now. Far hash gives it backwards here. Back to Thompson, little hot potato. Pass to the near corner. Tobias Harris drives and shoots. Tobias Harris with another 2-point shot. 39-32. Timeout looks like it will be called. The clock is going to stop right now. No timeout. Okay, looks like no timeout. Clock just stopped because they were trying to pick the ball up, I suppose. Spin move here. Pass to Jalen Tyson. Feed inside. Bad pass. It's a turnover again. It's Pistons ball. Detroit Pistons. Detroit Pistons with the basketball. So it's a turnover. 9:45 here left to go. 9:45 here left to go. There's the inbound pass. The Detroit Pistons are slowly bringing it up. Looks like at the Pistons logo once again, Cade Cunningham. Cunningham to the top hash right now. He's now at the far wing, the far high post. Gives backwards. Looks like this one's in the hands of Sasser. Sasser will pull up and shoot. Marcus Sasser gets the shot to go. So Marcus Sasser with his first 2 points of the game there. Back with James Harden behind the back pass to Tyson. This other pass is going to be poked away by the Detroit Pistons. Good defensive play there to break up that pass. It's out of bounds and stays with Cavaliers. 9:11 left to play in the first half of this game. I'm going to grab a quick seat here for just a moment. Good game so far, guys. Detroit starting to pull ahead, though. Pistons up by 9 right now. The ball has been inbounded. Here's James Harden. Is that 8 seconds? It took him forever to bring it up. Shot clock down to 3, 2, 1. Harden shoots. Harden front of the rim, no good. Looks like that goes out of bounds after going doink and out through the sideline. So far sideline, missed shot for Harden. It's Detroit Pistons ball once again. Pistons ball. Someone says, you say Detroit basketball funny. I do. I don't know how you guys say it. But it is Pistons basketball. Pistons going to bring it up right now. Looks like Sasser's going to hold here. Sasser looks to the left. He slowly inches towards the three-point line, passes inside the three-point line. It's now with Tobias Harris. He's covered by Wade. Harris goes to the baseline. He'll pull up and shoot this one. Harris gets another one to fall. Tobias Harris now up to 8. Looks like that's enough to force a timeout by the Cavaliers. It's a 12-2 run, and the Detroit Pistons are up by 11. You can see the fans getting on their feet. Pistons fans, where are you at? So the Detroit Pistons up by 11 right now. They've forced a timeout for the Cavaliers. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. Over 3,500 people in the chat. Quick question, and I'm going to ask this a lot today. Have you hit the like button yet? Yes, I'm talking to you. Have you hit the like button yet? I know a good handful of you have, but I'm sure an even greater handful have either forgotten to or are a little apprehensive about potentially changing their algorithm. Guys, if you smash the like button, I promise you won't regret it. So we are going to have a trivia quiz at halftime, guys. Don't go anywhere. You can feel the funk. We got 8 minutes until halftime. Gonna drop some fun facts on you guys that y'all may not know, but I'm gonna go ahead and hide this so y'all don't see what the questions are. Bodie, thank you, sir. James, I see you. Justice says the San Antonio Spurs are still going to win the series against the Minnesota Timberwolves on Friday. Facts. 100% facts. Go Spurs, go. Ben saying Ben Goslin loves the Pistons. What up, Ben? Appreciate that. We got Toyneb. Toyn saying, yeah. Nathan just did. Thank you, Sanders. Ford stock is going to continue to pump, says Power Stroke Syndicate. If I hit it again, it goes to unlike. So I hit it again and it goes to like. You're at 574. Thank you, Ernesto. Not bad. Not bad. 574. That's a good place to be. Maybe we can get to 600 before halftime. 750 before halftime. Great place to be. Ernesto says, great jump. Thank you, Ernesto. Looks like, oh, my beautiful liar. Shout out to you saying, let's effing go. Got to feed my dogs before trivia, says Frymeister. Thank you, Fly. No worries, Frymeister. We'll be here. Pistons need to play like this on the road. Play like this on the road, Dr. Sammy, I think is what you were saying here. Thank you, Ernesto. You must be happy that Wemby came back. I am ecstatic. I'm elated. I'm over the moon. My jubilation over the matter is unparalleled. Anyways, let's see. Mario, do you play options or do you have a managed account? Power strokes, no. I think managed. I seriously think that that's a packed question, right? Because technically, if you say, "Oh, I only invest into the S&P 500," that's still managed by Vanguard, so it is a managed account. But I don't have an actual managed account. Anyways, not basketball related, but yeah. Shout out to you guys. Thank you, Porsche. Appreciate that. A Cavalanche coming soon, says Papi Chulo. Siri, thank you. Do you buy any new Cowboys gear for the season coming up? I bought some new Raider gear, says Ernesto. We'll have a few new things. We will. Speaking of the season coming up, guys, for those of y'all watching right now, if you are into football, i.e. soccer, we will be covering some World Cup games, but we are also going to be doing more than that, guys. We are going back to the pick'ems. We've got pick'ems for groups, the group stages for the World Cup right now. If you guys can get them right, there's a $100 cash prize on the line. Use the link in the description down below and go ahead and fill those out. Looks like getting right back into this game, guys. The Cavaliers are going to miss their opening shot going this way. I'm going to minimize myself in just a second. Marcus Sasser at the straightaway gives this one to the bottom of the screen. It's Dennis Jenkins at the near wing. Looks like Jenkins going to work the perimeter here. He backs up. Jenkins now will drive, and he's pushed back out again. Shot clock down to 3. Pass to the corner. Beef Stew, shot clock winding down. This will be a shot clock violation. Good defensive possession by the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a turnover, and it's Cavs ball. 7:56 left to go. 7:56 here left to go. Basketball now with the Cavaliers. Bringing it back, it's Evan Mobley. Evan Mobley hands to James Harden. Harden still holding at the far sideline here. See Sam Merrill on the run. He'll start working his way in that direction. Merrill is now wide open. Merrill, pass. Mitchell shoots. No shot for Donovan Mitchell. It's a defensive board here for the Detroit Pistons. Fast break opportunity. Far corner, spins around. One pass to the far wing and back into the hands of Jenkins. Jenkins to Beef Stew. Beef Stew backwards again. On the run right now. Looks like this is pass here to Tobias Harris. Harris at the baseline. Shot clock down to 3. Harris got to make something happen. Shot clock down to 1. Harris will shoot. He scores! Tobias Harris makes it a 13-point game. Cavaliers with the ball. Evan Mobley, far wing. Mobley to the left. Mobley to the straightaway. Mobley stripped right now. Looks like it's stolen by Jenkins. Alley-oop, and Thompson gets the jam. Oh, my gosh. It's getting out of control here. 15-point game. The Cavaliers in a big hole right now. Coming back, it's Donovan Mitchell. They are playing slow. They are playing sluggish. Here's the pass to Harden for 3. He heaves it. He'll be fouled on the shot, and he'll go to the line for 3 shots. So James Harden fouled at the 3-point line. Dennis Jenkins had something to say there, and if you're reading lips, not appropriate. Not appropriate. Whatever Dennis Jenkins said, they made sure that they bleeped it out. Anyways, well, last I saw right now, James Harden was fouled, so he's at the free throw line shooting 3 shots. First free throw for James Harden is good. It's 47-33. The Cleveland Cavaliers trail by 14. 6:36 left to play in the first half of this game. Guys and gals, if y'all are watching this live stream right now, I appreciate y'all hanging out with us. If you guys are playing your bets today, please be sure that you are betting responsibly. If you guys are still with us, man, appreciate y'all giving me some of your time. Just trying to see the substitutions coming onto the floor right now. There was a handful of substitutions on both sides, guys. So it looks like on the floor here for the Cavaliers, we've got Harden, Strus, Allen, Schroeder, and Wade. On the floor for the Pistons, Cunningham, Harris, Jenkins, LeVert, and Duren. All 3 free throws were made at the line. The score is 47-35. Detroit with the basketball. Caris LeVert at the top of the screen. LeVert looks to Cunningham. Cunningham picked up by Wade. Cunningham to the far wing. Cunningham to the top of the key. Pushed back out by Harden. Cunningham covered by Harden. They look like they're wearing the same shoes. Top of the key shot, not going to go. Rebound, Jarrett Allen. So the Cleveland Cavaliers avoid a disaster right there. Spin move from Schroeder. Schroeder backs up to the three-point line. Schroeder inside to Harden. Harden covered by Jenkins. Harden whistle comes in, stops the clock with 6:02. Looks like it's going to be a defensive 3-second violation against the Detroit Pistons. So a technical foul against Jalen Duren. Cavaliers to the line for one shot. James Harden to shoot the technical. Score is 47-35. The technical free throw is good, and the score is now 47-36. Cavaliers have the basketball once again. So 6:02 left to go. 6:02 left to go in the first half of this game. We are midway through quarter number 2. There is the inbound pass. Jarrett Allen at the three-point line to Harden. Lines up the triple. Harden, too much mustard off the back of the rim. Jalen Duren gets the board. So rebound by the Detroit Pistons. Caris LeVert. Pass to the far corner. This shot off the front of the rim. No foul right now. Looks like objecting for one. Cade Cunningham not going to get the call. Dennis Schroeder looks to the top of the screen. It's with James Harden. Harden standing at the logo here. Passes this over to Schroeder. Schroeder back to Harden. Harden thought he had a screen, but immediately turned around, and he's now facing Tobias Harris. Step back triple for James Harden. It's good! But it looks like his foot was on the line, so it's only 2 points. It's 38-47. 38-47. Detroit Pistons up by 9. Basketball with Cade Cunningham. 5 minutes left to play in the half. Cavaliers starting to inch their way back. Cade will shoot from the free throw line. It's another miss and a defensive board for the Cavaliers. Another empty possession for the Detroit Pistons. Okay, Schroeder at the perimeter. Schroeder inside key pass. Jarrett Allen gets an easy bucket at the rim. 47-40. Timeout called by Bickerstaff. 4:52. It's an 8-0 run in the last 2 minutes. It is going to be Detroit basketball, but timeout has been called by Detroit. Way to go, Cavaliers, to keep this game close and interesting. All right, bench Cade. WNBA tomorrow on Amazon, says Mr. Mojo. All right. I'd have to tell him we are not going to be calling you Spida. I won't be calling him Spida Mitchell. I just definitely won't be doing that. All right, guys. Nice looking tie, says Mr. Balboa. Thanks. My wife got this one for me. I figured because it's so brightly colored, we had to contrast it with a black tie clip today. So orange tie, black clip. Didn't want to wear red or blue today. It seemed, the most impartial. Hutch says that the Cavs are so soft. Come on, Pistons, pull it together. Nice looking pants, says Brando. We're not wearing the black ones today. We got khakis on today, bro. Khakis on today, sir. I see y'all checking in right now. Austin says, why you hating on Detroit? Detroit. These Detroit Pistons, man, bunch of bums. Bunch of trash. No, come on, dude. Come on, bro. We're not hating on Detroit. We're calling the game as the game flows on. We're calling the game as it flows, as it goes, steady as it goes. Okay, we talked about the World Cup promo right there, guys. Here's a quick look for those of y'all who missed it. The other day, the NBA draft lottery results have been released, so in case you did not know, these are the top 15 picks in the 2026 NBA draft. Pick number 1 will be going to the Washington Wizards, number 2 to Utah, number 3 to Memphis, and number 4 to Chicago. Then 5, 6, 7, 8 go to the Clippers, the Nets, the Kings, and the Hawks. After that, picks 9 and 10, Dallas and Milwaukee. Dallas with 2 back-to-back first-round or top 10 picks. Last year they had the number 1 overall pick in Cooper Flagg. Let's see what Dallas does. Milwaukee definitely needs this number 10 pick. 11 and 12, Warriors and OKC. Crazy that OKC has a top 12 pick. And then Miami and Charlotte at 13-14. In case you guys did not know, these are just the top 14 picks. This is not even half the league. I know there are 30 teams in the NBA. I figured I would just bring up this for you guys now. Just that for you guys now. All right, y'all. The schedule coming up, there is no NBA, no traditional NBA, but the NFL schedule release is tomorrow. Then on Friday, it's going to be a good Friday. We got 2 games on Friday, guys. Game 6 could be a closeout. Game 6 could be a closeout. I'm hoping San Antonio finishes this. I'm hoping that we get a Game 7 on Sunday so we got something to cover because 2 days off, I don't know what I'm going to do with my time. I do know what I would do with my time, but it's going to feel weird. I don't want 2 days off. It'll feel weird. Anyways, we might get that, though. No NBA games on Thursday, no NBA games on Saturday, and there may be no NBA games on Sunday. The schedule is definitely softening up. All right, y'all. Well, World Cup is around the corner. We've mentioned that a few times throughout this stream already. If you guys want to sign up for the pick'ems, y'all can sign up for that. The camera cut back to the screen, and looks like the net was already moving here. Score is 47-40. Not quite sure what we missed, but it looks like we're going to get an inbound pass right now. 4 minutes and 48 seconds left to go. It's Detroit basketball. Looks like Dennis Jenkins has it. He gives this to Cade Cunningham. Cade with the ball here. Cade back to Jenkins. Jenkins makes the move towards the rim. He's at the top of the key. Elbow pass to the three-point line. Cade gonna shoot, gonna miss. It's off the hands of the Cavaliers. It goes out of bounds, and it stays down here with Detroit. 47-40, 4:35 left to go here in quarter number 2. How much do you know about soccer? It's the only sport that I played in high school. So it's the sport that I probably know the rules the best. There's the pass inside. Fadeaway shot right now. This one is good. Good bucket there for Dennis Jenkins on the fadeaway elbow. Donovan Mitchell. I keep saying that. I'm still saying that. It's crazy that I keep calling Donovan Mitchell Mitch Robinson. A pass to the three-point line. Max Strus gives this to Mobley. Mobley just outside the paint. Sharp pass. Hot potato back to Mobley. Shot clock down to 6. Mobley bobbling it, losing it. It goes back to the three-point line. Spida Mitchell pass inside. There's the foul. Jarrett Allen luckily draws one here. 0.1 left on the shot clock before Jarrett Allen was fouled. We go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Jarrett Allen to shoot 2. Okay. All right. Veronica says, hope you enjoy your day off from basketball tomorrow. I will. Why do all sports instead of just soccer? Because in the United States, there's not as much demand for soccer. But yeah. All right. Looks like the first free throw was a miss. The second free throw was made by the Cavaliers. The score is 49-41, and the Detroit Pistons have the basketball. Pass backwards here to Caris LeVert. LeVert approaches the perimeter, passes this to Jenkins. Jenkins at the straightaway. Jenkins pushed back by Harden. Nice screen here. Wide open shot. Jenkins, doink. It's rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Spida Mitchell's now with it. He's on the run. He's covered right now by Jenkins. Crossover to the left. Passes to Evan Mobley. Baseline right now. Mobley backs up. Approaches the paint. He's now got the ball low. He brings it high. He turns around. He shoots. He misses. Out of bounds. Last touched by Strus. Strus saying, challenge it. Challenge it. The ball's been inbounded, though, so that's not going to be challengeable. Basketball now in the hands of Jalen Duren at the straightaway. Duren looks left. It's now with LeVert. LeVert makes his move, shoots from inside the free throw line, knocks that one down. It's 51-49. 3:09 left to play in quarter number 2. Basketball right now with James Harden. Harden is going to be hit right here by Caris LeVert. Doesn't seem like either team is in the bonus right now, so this should just be a dead ball, and we're going to get an inbound pass. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. For those of y'all who don't know me, my name is Mario. if you are enjoying this live stream, guys, go ahead and smash the like button. If you're really digging it, bro, hit the subscribe button. Here comes the inbound pass for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Ball's going to go up. It's a James Harden triple. It's good. 51-44. That last foul, by the way, put Cleveland in the bonus here. So now Caris LeVert at the three-point line gives it to, looks like, doesn't matter. Whistle coming in right now. Saw the official doing 3 seconds. He counted this down. Looks like Evan Mobley going to be charged with a technical here. So defensive brain lapse. This means that we're at the free throw line. Cade Cunningham to shoot the technical here. Technical free throw, no good for Cade Cunningham. Unusual miss at the free throw line for Cade. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them later. Ausar Thompson is currently walking over to the bench. Here's the inbound pass, guys. Ball currently with the Detroit Pistons. Looks like Duren inside. Nice play right there. Cade Cunningham with the bucket. It's now 53-44. 53-44. Bottom of the screen right now looks like James Harden's got it. Harden back to the near corner. Now to the near wing. Double team coming in. Harden. Double team works. It's stolen. Caris LeVert transition. Euro layup. Bucket foul. And one for Caris LeVert. The Detroit Pistons get the bucket and the foul. It's now 55-44. And since the timeout, man, we haven't seen the Cavaliers score. So it's been all one-sided in the last 2 minutes here. We're back to the free throw line. Detroit Pistons shooting an and one. Case of carrying scrubs. Mistake by the lake, says Sinister. Here we go. 2 minutes and 16 seconds. LeVert shoots. LeVert scores. It's 56-44. Let's start the clock. The and one was converted. 12-point lead by Detroit. Spida Mitchell with the ball in his hands right now. Picked up by Cade. Nice little screen, check and release here. Pass by Mobley. Strus for three. Bang! Strus for three. 47 points now for the Cleveland Cavaliers, but they still trail by 9. It's 56-47. Detroit with the lead. Detroit with the ball. Looks to the right. It's Caris LeVert. LeVert makes the move back towards the paint. Decides he's going to pass to the near wing. Pump fake by Jenkins. Jenkins to the rack. Tries to drop a tomahawk, but he'll be rim checked. Cleveland Cavaliers try a weak pass. It's stolen back by Cade. Cade will give it to Duren. Duren going to lay it up and in. 58-47, an 11-point lead by the Detroit Pistons. Another messy pass, another bad play here. The Cavaliers continue to get picked off time and time again, and it's starting to drag out here if you're a Cavs fan. Here's a pull-up shot for Donovan Mitchell to help stop the bleeding there, and there's a bucket. The score is 49-58. Detroit up by 9. Duren gives this to Cade. Cade Cunningham under a minute left to play in the first half. Cade slows it down. He's not as engaged here. There comes the screen, and now Cade turns it on. Cade to the rim. Cade goes up. He's fouled. It stops the clock, 45.4. He will be fouled by James Harden, and he goes to the line for 2. James Harden. Looks like Harden now has his first foul of the day. Max Strus has a foul here as well. 2 fouls for Tobias Harris, 2 fouls for Caris LeVert, a foul for Dennis Jenkins, and a foul for Cade Cunningham on the Detroit side. The Pistons are at the line. Cade Cunningham to shoot 2. First free throw is good. It's now a 10-point game here. 59-49 as we approach halftime. Both teams in the bonus. Where would Game 7 be? Pistons, right? Yes, sir, NJE. It would be at Detroit for Game 7. And it will be on Sunday if needed. So this Sunday we could have a Game 7, guys. Second free throw also good for Cade Cunningham. The score is now 60-49. Back to an 11-point lead for Pistons. Donovan Mitchell getting picked up and double-teamed everywhere he goes. Donovan Mitchell spins, Gibbs back to the three-point line. Mobley back to Spida. Spida Mitchell to the right. Max Strus for three. Strus, it's good! Strus is on fire, bro. Max Strus with 12 points continues to sink him from downtown. Like what I'm seeing from Strus. Jenkins gives to Cunningham. It's an 8-point game. Cade with the basketball. About a 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. So we've got about 10 seconds left here on the shot clock. Cade Cunningham to the near wing. Bounce pass to the straightaway. Ausar Thompson will drive. Kicks to the corner. This one for Tobias Harris. Doinks off the rim. Rebounded by, looks like Cleveland, and that's going to be the end of the quarter, guys. Not enough time to get the shot up. Anyways, that's it, man. Let's reset this, put 15 minutes on the board, and do our halftime trivia quiz. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new, stick around. It's time for our halftime show. All right, guys, let's do this thing. I'm going to ask y'all 10 questions. Welcome, welcome, one and all here to our live trivia. It's going to be simple, then kind of difficult, and then it's going to get random AF. I hope you guys have fun today. Let's start with question number 1. All right, guys, what kind of animal is the Pistons mascot? Is it a horse, a lion, or a bear? Is it a horse, a lion, or a bear? A, B, or C? Stanley, what's up, brother? I see you in the chat. A lot of you guys saying A for horse. A lot of you guys saying a donkey, a burro. It's a donkey. No, it's a horse, guys. The Pistons. Their old logo was the horse. Obviously, horsepower is important in vehicles. Motor City, horsepower, you get it. Pretty straightforward. Easy question. Let's go to number 2. All right, guys. Another easy one. Who led the Cleveland Cavaliers in total points during the regular season? Was it Donovan Mitchell, James Harden, or Evan Mobley? A, B, or C? Who led the Cavaliers in total points during the regular season? A, B, or C? The answer is Donovan Mitchell, guys. Donovan Mitchell, in case you did not know, 1,952 points this regular season. James Harden, 534. Evan Mobley with 1,100. Crazy that there's that big of a discrepancy. Let's go to question number 3, guys. Question number 3. Which Pistons player wears the number 0? Is it Ausar Thompson, Cade Cunningham, or Jalen Duren? Which Pistons player wears the number 0? A, B, or C? Oh, Harden was a midseason trade. That's fair, Megatrends. That's fair. I don't know why I forgot that, but you're absolutely right. The answer is Jalen Duren. Jalen Duren does wear the number 0, although he is more of a hero than a 0, man. Been an absolute monster for the Pistons defensively throughout the regular season. But postseason would like to see some more offensive ability from him. Let's go on to question number 4. All right, guys, new question for you guys. How many games were played in the Cavaliers versus Raptors series? Was it 7, 6, or 5 games? How many games were played in the Cavaliers versus Raptors series? That is round 1 for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Easy question here as well, man. Easy question here as well. The answer was 7, guys. 7 games played. The Raptors pushed this series all the way. Interestingly enough, They gave the Cavaliers a run for their money, man. The Cavaliers expected to win that one, but it ended up being a much closer series. I think Cavaliers fans are still wiping the sweat off their brow from that one. All right, guys, we're halfway through this. Who holds the Pistons' single-season record for total rebounds? Is it Andre Drummond, Ben Wallace, or Dennis Rodman? Single-season total rebounds. Drummond, Wallace, or Rodman? A, B, or C? A, B, or C? Just hit that the ride symbol there. Guys, the answer is Dennis Rodman, 1,530 rebounds in a single season. That was a lot of rebounds. That was back in 1991-92. For the record, that was 35 years ago, and that record still stands. For the record, I'm also a product of 1991. Let's go to the next question. Which of these Cavaliers franchise records does LeBron James not have? Is it most franchise points, most franchise personal fouls, or most franchise steals? Which of these records does LeBron not have? A, B, or C? A, B, or C? The answer is he does not have the most Cavaliers personal fouls. Kind of an easy question, but at the same time, some people like to overthink things. He does have the Cavaliers record for most points and most steals, but not for the most fouls. Let's go to question number 7. All right, guys. Cade Cunningham appeared on the cover of which men's fashion magazine earlier this year? Was it Men's Health, Esquire, or GQ? Which of these 3 magazines did Cade Cunningham show up on this year? A, B, or C? A, B, or C? Sorry, I'm doing my thing over here. The answer is GQ magazine, guys, and honestly, I'm not surprised. I feel like every athlete now gets on GQ magazine. I feel like GQ is the new Sports Illustrated for athletes who aren't repping sports stuff. Keep an eye out on GQ. You'll see a lot of NFL stuff dropping here as well. Question number 8. I got 3 more for you, ladies and gentlemen. The Dawn in Donovan Mitchell's Adidas shoe line stands for what? Is it dreams over noise, determination over negativity, or drive over nerves? What does D-O-N, Dawn, in Donovan Mitchell's Adidas shoe line stand for? A, B, or C? What do you think, guys? A, B, or C? The answer is determination over negativity, and honestly, I'm all about that. Determination over negativity. If you got negative energy, you can miss me with that because we are determined to get to our goal. Love it. Next question. 2 more. Question number 9. Which Pistons player was in the overtime elite basketball league? In case you did not know, there is an overtime elite basketball league that exists, and one of these 3 Pistons players were in it. Was it Tobias Harris, Oscar Thompson, or Duncan Robinson? I'll say that one more time. Which Pistons player was in the overtime elite basketball league? A, B, or C? The answer is Oscar Thompson and Amen Thompson, the brothers, twin brothers out there playing in the OTE basketball league and doing their thing. How did you guys know this? All of you guys knew this one. That's crazy. I probably would have missed that one if I'm being honest, if I didn't have the cheat sheet that Santino gave me. All right, guys, last question of the day. Which former Cavaliers player won Dancing with the Stars? Was it Dwayne Wade, J.R. Smith, or Iman Shumpert? A, B, or C? At a process of elimination, you can already remove one of them. But which former Cavaliers player won Dancing with the Stars? The answer is Iman Shumpert, guys. He's actually now an analyst here on ESPN, which is insane. But yeah, dude, the guy can dance. He's got some moves. Wonder if he can get down to this funky music. Anyways, congratulations to Shumpert, not only on getting a job at ESPN, but also with that trophy. All right, guys, how did y'all do? Did y'all do all right on this trivia quiz? Yes, no, maybe so. Looking to see how you guys did. 8 out of 10, says Swaggy. Of course. I see that. 8 out of 10 ain't bad at all. Maybe 7 out of 10, 5 out of 10. Drago, I see you out there. 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10. Nice. 10 out of 10. Too easy, says my boy Jeffrey. Good job, Jeff. Good job, guys. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've got about 6 minutes left in this halftime, which means we're going to do a quick break here, guys. We're going to do a quick message from our sponsors right now. Guys, stick around. It's going to be a quick 60-second plug, and I will be right back. Hopefully, those of you who haven't seen it get a chuckle out of this one. I made this myself. Be back in 60 seconds. Hang tight.
Bro, I just whiffed so bad on my parlay again.
Bro, what? How much is that now?
I don't know, like $500?
Dude, are you serious? Are you still gonna be able to pay the
I
rent?
mean, I guess. I just have to win my money back.
Yeah, but you're like super stressed out and now you're trying to get right back to where you started.
Yeah, and?
Bro, you gamble $100 every single week. That's $5,200 a year.
What?
If you took that money and invested it every single month over 30 years because of compound interest, you'd have like $2 million, bro.
Bro, that's not true, dude. That's cap, bro. That's cap.
Dude, I'm serious, bro. I'm dead serious.
Okay, $2 million, dude. Yeah, okay, bro.
No, I'm telling you, bro. Look, check it out. Look, check it out. I started using Acorns, and it just does all of the investing for me automatically. You can do like $5 a day or $10 a day or whatever you're willing to put in. In your case, I guess $100 a week.
Okay, but why would I do that when I could just hit this 10-leg parlay and just win $10,000 right now?
Dude, you're not hitting a 10-leg parlay.
All right, fine. I'll download the app. But when I hit this 10-leg parlay, bro, I'm deleting it immediately.
Bro, you're not hitting a 10-leg parlay.
I'm hitting
You're
this
not
10-leg
hitting,
I'm
you're
hitting
not
this
hitting a
10-leg
10-leg parlay. That's just not happening.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna hit this 10-leg parlay.
You're an idiot.
All right, guys. Well, that was that. So in case you're wondering what that was about, guys, we are currently partnered with Acorns. It is an investment platform. A lot of YouTubers out here, and you know I'm right about this, almost everyone is currently promoting Prize Picks, Underdogs, DraftKings, etc. I think that there's a better way to do it. Of course, you guys are going to do your own thing. You're all grown adults. If you're able to gamble, I can't tell you what to do. But if you guys want a different investment strategy and you want to try to avoid the get-rich-quick trap, you can sign up for Acorns using the link in the description down in the video description of this game. Yeah, man, I'll leave it at that right now. If you guys have more questions, I will stay live after today's game to answer some questions for you guys. So if you have questions about investing, we can talk candidly about that. Right now, I do want to keep it focused on basketball, but thank you guys for watching that today. Okay, let's take a look at what we've seen so far in this game, guys. So, Detroit Pistons. Someone mentioned earlier that there is no Duncan Robinson, and that was true. So instead of Duncan Robinson getting the start, Dennis Jenkins got the start here today. So we'll look down this list. Jalen Duren today, 16 minutes, just 2 points, man. He's 1 of 3 from the floor. He has been contributing in other ways, though, for the Detroit Pistons. He's got 4 rebounds, 4 assists on the day, and no turnovers. Jalen Duren playing clean basketball, mostly defensive basketball, not half bad. Tobias Harris, 17 minutes and 10 points here played today. He does have 2 fouls on the day, 3 rebounds and 1 assist. Oscar Thompson on the day, folks. Thompson with 4 points on 19 minutes, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. He does have 2 turnovers, though. No fouls for Thompson. No Duncan Robinson today, so we'll skip that for now. Cade Cunningham today, 20 minutes, 20 points. That's what we expect. He's also got a rebound, 4 assists, 2 turnovers, and a foul. Bench players today. So, getting the start, first things first, Dennis Jenkins. My boy's got 9 points on the day. He's also got an assist, 0 turnovers. Again, starting to become one of my favorite players on the Pistons team. Beef Stew, Isaiah Stewart, 6 points, both of them from downtown, 2 3-point shots. He's only taken 2 shots. Both of them have been good. Ron Holland today hasn't had any minutes. Javonte Green also hasn't had any minutes. Karis LeVert has played 13 minutes. He's got 7 points. We have seen Marcus Sasser and Herter today. So both of these guys deep bench. Marcus Sasser with 2 points, Herter with none. Let's see. Were you always a San Antonio Spurs fan, or did you jump on the Wemby bandwagon? Who was your favorite Spur before the current team? I'm a San Antonio Spurs fan. I live in San Antonio. I've lived in San Antonio my whole life. I've watched every single championship since 1999, 2003, 2005, 2007, 2014. I love my San Antonio Spurs. Timmy, Tony, and Manu are my big 3 forever and always, and I am very, very glad that we have Victor Wembanyama. The glory days are back. I hope that answers your question, bro. Go Spurs, go. Okay. Taking a look at the away team right now, and halftime is almost over, guys. We got about a minute left in halftime. Taking a look over here, Jarrett Allen, ladies and gentlemen, 16 minutes, 8 points on the day. He's also got, looks like 4 rebounds, no turnovers, and no fouls today for Jarrett Allen. Cavaliers are still down by 8 right now. The score is 60-52 as we wrap up halftime. Evan Mobley today, 18 minutes, 5 points. He's got 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 turnovers for Evan Mobley, but no fouls for him either. Dean Wade today. Wade, 11 minutes, 0 points. Big fat goose egg right there. He's got 2 rebounds and a foul. He's got more fouls than points. Looking at Donovan Mitchell today, 18 minutes and 8 points. And James Harden today, 18 minutes and 13 points. James Harden leads the way for the Cleveland Cavaliers, but not by much, man. Max Strus has been lighting it up from downtown. 15 minutes, 12 points, guys. He's knocked down 4 3-point shots in the first half of this game. Then Dennis Schroeder coming in off the bench. He's got 3 points as well. Sam Merrill today has 3 points. Jalen Tyson, 3 minutes, 0 points. We have not seen Keon Ellis yet in today's game. Mr. Mojo says, summertime in the living's easy. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Tight, tight, tight. Let's minimize myself just a hair. Second half about to get started. Let's go to quarter number 3. Put 12 minutes back on the clock here. And we should be getting action here momentarily. Strus could be their savior tonight. He needs 30 plus, says Mr. PZPDX. Mike says, okay then. That elbow isn't part of this sport. Go do MMA, says Josh. You know what's really funny? I saw a meme today, and those of you who live in Texas like me and have HEB will find this funny. So HEB makes their own noodle brands, right? They have like the HEB brand of noodles. They have the macaroni elbows, and the elbow noodles, they put a picture of Wemby on the elbow noodles. That was the funniest thing I've ever seen. I don't know if it's real or not, but I laughed so hard. If HEB actually did that, hats off to HEB, bro. That would have been hilarious if they actually did that. Anyways, okay. Second half about to get started. Third quarter. Here right now. Fisher jumping in, and the cotton is high. Tight, says Mr. Mojo. Give Reeves a max. Josh says, glad you find assault funny. Lighten up, bro. You never watched the Three Stooges? Lighten up, Josh. Nas Reed's a big boy. He took it on the chin like a man. Here we go. Basketball currently in the hands right now of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cavaliers with the basketball, backing it up right now, driving to the rim and passing inside. There's the shot that goes up. It's no good. Rebounded right now. Looks like it's going to be on the floor. Messi, and Jarrett Allen comes away with it again. Pass right here. He will be fouled. 11:32 left to go. 11:32 here left to go. Nas Reed took it like a man. He took it on the chin. He's a big boy. He's fine. Okay, and guess what he didn't do? He didn't get in Wemby's grill again the next game, so I guess the receipt that Wemby checked into him, I guess that receipt left a mark. Basketball is coming back with the Detroit Pistons. Dennis Jenkins going to split the defense. He'll miss the shot. There is Duren. He'll also miss the tip-in. And so Cleveland has the basketball once again. Top of the screen, it's with Spida Mitchell. Mitchell pulls up to the hash. Mitchell, far wing, lets it fly. Mitchell, no good. Looks like a foul down on this end. It's going to be against, looks like, Jalen Duren. A way to draw the foul right here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's going to stay with the Cavaliers. We'll get the inbound pass in just a moment. All right. Okay. So we're waiting for an inbound pass. Looks like it came from the near sideline, so the ball has been inbounded. Currently at the three-point line, feeds inside. Mobley, extra pass to Jarrett Allen, gets the flyby and an easy shot for Jarrett Allen. It's a 6-point game. The Cavaliers fighting their way back into this one. Here are the Pistons. Basketball with Cunningham. Cunningham Still with it, picked up by Wade. Cunningham asking for a pick here. He's going to get it. And now he's covered by Harden. He knows he can win this one. Backs things up. Harden's in his chest, though. Passes it again to Thompson. Thompson shoots with the shot clock winding down. It's short, no good. Wade gets the board. It's Cavs ball once again. Here is Donovan Mitchell. In spite of Mitchell, shake and bake. Double team coming in. Mitchell shoots. He's going to get blocked right now, but a whistle comes in. And it looks like Mitchell will go to the line for 2. Jalen Duren going to be charged with the foul here. Okay. All right, y'all. We're at the line. Donovan Mitchell shooting 2 shots. Mitchell, first free throw. Goes up. It's good. Now a 5-point game, ladies and gentlemen. Third quarter, 10:18 here left to play. Josh says, I need another Palace brawl. Donovan Mitchell at the line, ladies and gentlemen, continuing to score from the free throw line. Next free throw for Donovan Mitchell is good. Both free throws will fall. It's now a 4-point game, and you can feel the Little Caesars Arena starting to quiet down quite a bit. Pass right now to Cade Cunningham. Whistle comes in down at the bottom of the screen. So a quick whistle. Looks like an off-ball foul. Donovan Mitchell going to be charged with it. We'll get the inbound pass from the near sideline. The score is 60-56. Detroit with a 4-point lead. Trying to hang on to this 4-point lead. They had a pretty decent lead at halftime. There's the inbound pass. Detroit, Cade Cunningham to the left, to the straightaway. Inside, wide open. Jalen Duren goes in through the back door. Giggity. 10 minutes left to play here in quarter number 3. James Harden with the ball. Harden to the hash. Harden inside to Jarrett Allen, who loses his balance. He'll have to, the whistle comes in. Losing the balance. It's a travel call. It's a turnover. It's Pistons ball. Detroit basketball here. Turnover after the travel. Got to get your feet set, big guy. Got to get your feet set. Cade Cunningham with the ball now with the Pistons logo. He works towards the top. It's a 6-point game here in Detroit. Cade Cunningham to the far wing. Pulls himself up to the high post. Pass to the near corner. Another whistle coming in. And it looks like it's going to be a travel against Cade Cunningham. So it comes back the other way. And it's Cavaliers ball. Cavs ball. These officials, couple of technical fouls for 3-second violations, couple of traveling calls today. 3-point shot flies for James Harden. It's good. It's now a 3-point game, ladies and gentlemen, 62-59. And the Detroit Pistons lead has all but evaporated here. Out to the left. Cuts to the right. Jalen Duren tries to take it to the rim. Evan Mobley playing great defense, but a whistle coming in. 9:05 here left to go as Jalen Duren earns a trip to the stripe. Evan Mobley going to be charged with a shooting foul. This will be foul number 1 on Evan Mobley. Honestly, the Cavaliers have been really, really good today at not committing fouls against the Pistons. But they're going to start attacking the paint here, and they're going to probably commit more fouls in the second half, so let's keep an eye out for that. 9 left to go here in quarter number 3. That first free throw is good for Jalen Duren. It's now 63-59. 63-59. 9:05 left in quarter number 3. Thank you, Kamada. Appreciate you. Second free throw coming up. Jalen Duren knocks them both down, ladies and gentlemen. The score, 64-59. It's Cavaliers basketball. Ball in the hands right now of James Harden. Harden brings it up, looks to the left, gives to Mobley. Mobley back to Harden. Harden's on the run. Harden shoots. No, it looks like it's going to be a rejection. Goes out of bounds. Last touched by Detroit. And it stays down here with the Cavaliers. Looks like Jalen Duren going to be credited with a block, but it's also going to go out of bounds off of his hands. So, here we go. Couple of substitutions checking in. Cleveland, inbounds. Jarrett Allen at the far wing hands this over. Backing it up, Donovan Mitchell now all the way to the Pistons logo. Donovan Mitchell at the perimeter, shake and bake, shot clock down to 1. He shoots. It's no good, and it's a shot clock violation. 8:40 left to play. Turnover here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Round of applause coming in from the Detroit Pistons fans in this stadium right now. And they've got 8:39 on the clock. Ball has been inbounded. Caris LeVert with the basketball feeds this to the left-hand side, and Cade Cunningham now has it. Cunningham to the three-point line. Cunningham inside the arc now. He's in the paint. He'll shoot. He will be fouled on the way up, and that's another whistle. We go to the line again here. Cade Cunningham fouled by Donovan Mitchell, and now Donovan Mitchell has 2 fouls on the day. So Mitchell commits 2 fouls. Cade Cunningham is now at the line, 8:26 left to play. Got him, coach. Bang Giggity Gooey Sports Bar. I prefer Bang Bang Giggity. It's funny, I had a traveling bar business. First free throw's good, by the way. A short-lived traveling bar business, but I had a friend of mine build me a custom bar, and it does have the letters BB on the front for Babbling Bartenders, which was the brand I was trying to build before I changed my mind. So I've already got a bar downstairs with a custom engraved BB on it. We could go with Bang Bang Giggity. Feeds inside to Mobley. Mobley alley-oop to Jarrett Allen. That's going to be a hammer here. 66-61. The Cleveland Cavaliers get 2 points back. Pistons with the basketball now. Dennis Jenkins, top of the screen. Jenkins going to hold. Looks to Cade. On the floor for the Pistons, it's Cunningham, Harris, Jenkins, LeVert, and Duren. Here is Cade. Cunningham trying to get past Harden. Cunningham out to the three-point line. It was predictable. It's stolen by the Cavaliers. Cavaliers trying to fast break. Donovan Mitchell double-teamed, though. Mitchell has to pass this thing to Harden. Harden, deep three-point land. He approaches the line. Dennis Jenkins in front of him. There's going to be a foul before any shot. Jenkins going to be charged with that. I saw that. Fair call. Okay, dead ball. We'll get an inbound pass here. Dennis Jenkins picks up another one. Looks like Jenkins now has 2 on the day. Looks like Isaiah Stewart going to come onto the floor for Jalen Duren here. So we're going to get another substitution. Basketball to be inbounded from the hash at the far sideline. Cleveland still has it. 7:40 left to play in quarter number 3. Wade waiting to get the basketball. He's now got it. The official counting down. 1, 2. There's the pass. Ball in the hands of the Cavaliers at the far corner. James Harden feeds this one inside. That's going to be a pass, and then it's stolen quickly by Isaiah Stewart. Isaiah Stewart strips this basketball away. Stripped back the other way? No. Foul going to be called now. James Harden will be charged with it. For the record, Cavaliers are in the bonus, and the Detroit Pistons just drew a foul against the Cavaliers. So Pistons not in the bonus just yet. 7:24 here left to go. We're going to get an inbound pass. Cunningham inbounds it to Jenkins. Jenkins with the basketball. Jenkins to the near wing. Jenkins at the low post. Out to the three-point line. One more to Cade. One more to LeVert. LeVert pump fake drive. Shoots. Doinks off the back of the rim. Tries to get the tip in. Beef Stew can't get it. It's coming back with Cleveland. 5-point game. Dennis Schroeder at the far sideline. Schroeder towards the paint. Schroeder's now going to bounce to the near wing. This shot is up. This shot is good. James Harden makes it a 2-point game. 6:55 left to go. Timeout called, Detroit. Okay. Timeout called by Detroit. Looks like 4 timeouts remaining for them. 5 timeouts remaining for the Cavaliers. We go to a commercial break. More points, says On a Banjo. What's up? All right, guys. Appreciate y'all hanging out with us. I do have one request. Today's live stream, we want to get to a quarter. What does that mean? We're sitting right now at 129.96. Would love to get to 129 and a quarter. So we need about 150 people to subscribe between now and the end of the game. If you guys are enjoying the commentary, smash the like button and subscribe to this channel. You will not regret it. Looking for some more support here, and it's free to help out. By the way, one of the other things, maybe not for today's game, but for Friday's games, I think I want to hit a new goal. So we've already done the subscribe, right? We pushed the subscribers pretty hard. We've already done the likes count. We did one where we did comments. Would love to do a share goal and see if we can get 100 shares on the live streams on Friday. So let's see. Just keep that in mind. On Friday, we'll be talking about that. For those of you guys who are just now checking in, you didn't hang out with us for the first half of this game. During this commercial break, let's talk about something here. First things first, I do want to talk about the international games coming up for the NFL schedule that have already been released. There will be a full schedule release tomorrow. But right now, I've got all the international games. There will be 9 of them, guys. 9 international games from Australia to Brazil, London, France, Spain, Germany, and Mexico. This is the schedule for the internationals. So in week 1, Thursday, week 1, Thursday night football in Australia to start the NFL season. Technically, it's the second game of the season. First game of the season is on a Wednesday. Go figure. Anyways, Thursday, though, San Francisco 49ers versus Los Angeles in Melbourne, Australia. Then in week 3, it's Ravens and Cowboys in Brazil, Rio de Janeiro. Weeks 4 through 6, we will have London games. 2 of them Jaguars against great competition here. Washington Commanders also in that stretch. Week 7, France. Week 9, Spain. Week 10, the Patriots face the Detroit Lions in Germany. Crazy matchup there. And then we've got the Minnesota Vikings and the San Francisco 49ers in Mexico City. So a lot of international games. Speaking of international stuff, World Cup. Less than 30 days until the World Cup. And right now, we have set up all of the groups and group stages. If you guys want a chance to win $100 cash, you can sign up for that and make your picks using the link in the description down below. Guys, it's free to play. All you got to do is put in the top 2 teams that you think will advance. And if you get them all right, you'll get a chance to win $100. That'll be paid out via Cash App or Venmo. And if you guys don't have either of those, then I can just send you some merch equaling $100. But we can figure that out when we cross that bridge. You guys officially have 30 days to do your research and make your pick'ems. And then when the World Cup starts, you will no longer be allowed to make changes to that. Anyways, commercial break is over, guys. Let's start the clock. We got about 7 minutes here left to play in quarter number 3. Good basketball game so far. Cleveland Cavaliers down by just 2. And currently, it's Detroit basketball. Clock is hot. Dennis Jenkins at the three-point line. Jenkins to the far wing. He backs up, gives it to Cade. Cade makes the move, top of the key. And a key pass inside to Beef Stew. It's a jam. 68-64. Nice shot from Isaiah Stewart. Here is Schroeder. Schroeder to the far wing, and now it's with James Harden. Harden gives this to Strus. Strus going to be fouled right now by Caris LeVert. 6:25 left to go. 6:25 here left to go, as Caris LeVert will be charged with the foul. Close game, says Mr. Mojo. Hey, Mario, the Spida senses are tingling. Looks like I picked him already. Nice job, Freimeister. I don't know how many we've had yet, but I'm guessing we've got at least 50 people who have signed up already. Okay, guys, in the bonus, Max Strus was fouled. This is going to send Max Strus to the free throw line. A lot of time left to go in this quarter for both teams to be in the bonus, so this could be a long third quarter, guys. But Strus is at the line. First free throw is good. Second free throw also good. It's back to a 2-point game. In the bonus, guys, any foul right now is going to put the team with the basketball at the free throw line. So here's Cade Cunningham, near side of the floor. Looks to Tobias Harris, who's still on the near side down here, picked up by Strus. Shot clock down to 7. Tobias Harris is under the rim, tries a reverse layup, not going to go. It will be rebounded by James Harden. James Harden tries the fast break here with, that's Dennis Schroeder who goes up. He's not going to get the shot to go, but it's an offensive board. There's James Harden who attacks the rim. He'll miss again. Jarrett Allen going to get another rebound. He'll be fouled. Going to miss the shot. Tobias Harris charged with the foul. So whistle coming in again. Back to the line we go. Tobias Harris trying to see right there. Is this really a foul on me? He was charged with it. I don't know if it was a foul on him. Yeah, I guess I could see that. Even if it wasn't a shooting foul, again, in the bonus, any foul would put us here. First free throw is good. Jarrett Allen at the stripe. Knocks one down. Jarrett Allen now has 13 points. First free throw is good. Someone said Pistons can't score anymore, says Tan Rosales. Would be a better matchup for the Knicks out of these two teams. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think either of these two teams can beat New York in a series of 7 at this point. New York has just kind of been really good. Free throw number 2 is also going to land, guys. We're back to tied. Tied basketball game. Detroit bringing it up court now. It's Oscar Thompson. Thompson at the perimeter. He steps inside the three-point line. Picked up by Harden. Lines up the tray here. Beef stew fires. That's no good. It's going to be an offensive rebound by Thompson. Jenkins, hot potato. He gets it again. Jenkins for 3. No. Isaiah Stewart with another offensive board. Cade for 3. Yes! On a third chance bucket. Third chance opportunity. Those offensive rebounds really hurting the Cleveland Cavaliers right now. Cavaliers back with the ball. A pass to Dean Wade. Wade gives it back to Harden. Harden going to run into Thompson. He checks him. He shoots. Back of the rim. No good. And it's an offensive board again by Dean Wade. Pass to Schroeder. Schroeder at the far wing. Backs up a little bit here. Now drives to the far corner. A whistle going to come in. He'll be fouled, and we go back to the line. Oscar Thompson got checked hard by James Harden. Thompson in a squat position right now. We're going to show that that replay one time. James Harden probably knocked the wind out of him. Got him square with that shoulder in the diaphragm. Looks like they bumped knees as well. Okay, Schroeder's at the line, guys. He was fouled. Schroeder will put up the first free throw. It's no good. And so the score remains 71-68. Cleveland with the ball. Cleveland at the line. 71-68. It's a 3-point game. What's worse than finding a fly in your beer? Not finding the fly in your beer. There. Schroeder shoots and scores. So the second of the 2 free throws will fall. The score is 71-69. You know what that means. Basketball is with Oscar Thompson. Bottom of the screen right now. He'll pass this to the straightaway. Jalen Duren gets some separation from Jarrett Allen. Back into the hands of Caris LeVert. Shoots the triple. LeVert, doink, back of the rim. Offensive board. This is going to be Sasser who gets the offensive rebound. Gives it to Jenkins. Jenkins now at the straightaway. Jenkins to the paint. He'll pull up and shoot from outside the paint. Gets a friendly shooter's roll. It's going to be another bucket for Detroit. It's 73-69. Dennis Schroeder going to make a move now. Dennis Schroeder at the far corner. Looks to James Harden, picked up by Thompson and now covered by LeVert. Backing it up now. Looks like James Harden. Going to dribble. Fancy moves here. Backs up. Shoots this one. Gets the bucket and the foul. Nice shot there. It's 71 for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He draws the foul and goes to the line for a potential 3-point play. Caris LeVert is going to be hit with the shooting foul there as well. So here comes the and one. Weak call, ref, but okay. Weak call, but okay. There's LeVert. Looked like that's going to stand. Hard fouls only. Some guy is holding a sign up that says hard fouls only. And a challenge is coming in. I don't think they're going to get this overturned. But it looks like the Detroit Pistons are challenging this. Caris LeVert looking to avoid the foul. We go to a commercial break. All right, guys, commercial break. Swaggy says that was nothing. I agree, Swaggy. Everything is a foul for Cleveland. Ridiculous. Sarah says bucket plus. Only fouls, says Bradley. Rest better not decide it again. The refs better not decide it again, he says. Thank you. Appreciate that, Sarah. 5 more points. Jenkins to cash out your 6th leg. Ooh, Tara, congratulations. Way to pick 'em. Way to pick 'em. There we go. Drago says, give it away, give it away, give it away now. Don't stop addicted to the shin. What's that? What does he say? Can't remember the lines. They're all messed up anyways. Shout out to Bradley. Thank you, bro. High five, bro. He drops the high five in the super chats. Mario, what ethnicity are you? Well, I was born here in the beautiful United States of America. Both of my parents are of Dominican ancestry and descent. I've got some Spaniard in there up the lineage some way, but that's like way, way back. Long story short, I am first-generation American. Both of my parents are from the Dominican Republic. My dad was a cardiologist, and you guys don't need my whole life story, but long story short, we're here. We're here. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Hey, started from the bottom, now the whole team is here. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Tyrone says, stop singing. Well, someone better call up Tyrone. Call him. Call him. Tyrone, it's part of what we do, brother. Let me cook. Let me cook, man. Appreciate you checking in. Let's see. USA, says Jim. Red Hot Chili Peppers just sold rights and cashed $350 million. Sounds like a good day to me, man. Sounds like a good day to me. Did bro just bleep himself? Yes, I did, Sam. Yes, I did. I sure do. Stop it, I say, says Tyrone. All right, guys, we're here having some fun right now. That's what we do. Those of y'all who are checking in right now, we will see Game 6 guaranteed 6 p.m. Friday, guys. No matter what, we will have 2 games on Friday. Close game right now in Detroit. 4:07 left to go in the third quarter. A challenge was initiated, which is why we're in the commercial break right now. But the score is 73-71. Here's Tony Brothers with the call. Fist bumps to you, bro. Appreciate this comment. Yep. Right. The challenge is unsuccessful. It's a foul. Yeah, agreed. Waste of a challenge right there, Detroit. You should not have challenged that. I saw that from a mile away. There was knee contact, and so that's going to stand. Anyways, so we are going to guaranteed see a Game 6. If needed, Game 7 will be on Sunday. Time TBD. Cool. So now that we're back, the official just made the call right now. We're going back to the line and one opportunity for the Cavaliers to make this a 1-point game. Chance to make it a 1-point game. No challenges remaining here for the Detroit Pistons. That was a wasted challenge and a wasted timeout. Pistons now have 3 remaining. We'll see if that comes back to bite Bickerstaff. 73-71. At the line, James Harden will shoot. James Harden will score. So it's now a 1-point game, 73-72, with 4 minutes left to play here. Cade Cunningham has the ball in his hands. Cunningham and the Pistons currently up by just 1, looking for some breathing room at the straightaway. Cunningham drives, shoots, and scores from mid-range. Easy pull-up jump shot for him. So the shot's going to be knocked down by Cade Cunningham. The Cavaliers now down by 3. It's Dennis Schroeder at the perimeter. Schroeder standing at the Pistons logo gives this one to James Harden. Harden currently covered. Looks like Sasser in between him and the rim. Here's the spin move. Bounce pass out to the near wing. Schroeder going to drive, shoot, and get fouled on the shot. Looks like Thompson going to be charged with the foul. Looks like LeVert. No, that's Thompson who got charged with it. So Thompson commits the foul. Schroeder goes to the line. Definitely saw Thompson shifting the feet right there. Had Schroeder run into him, so it's going to be a blocking foul there. Fair call. Schroeder's at the line, shooting 2. First free throw. It's good. Schroeder knocks it down. It's now 75-73 as they get one back. What a waste, says Eastside. Thank you, music. Musica. Thank you very much. Erica Sounds great. Erica, thanks for checking in. The 2 free throws are not going to go. First free throw was there, and the second free throw will be missed. The score is 75-73. The Cleveland Cavaliers back on defense here. Cade Cunningham tries to get in. He will be picking up a foul as well. So now Cade goes to the line. A blocking foul going to be charged against Max Strus. 2 free throws coming up for Detroit. Hey, man, don't say I didn't warn you. This is going to be a long third quarter, because both teams are in the bonus. We've been saying that for about 20 minutes now. I said that with 6 minutes on the clock. There are still 3 minutes and 14 seconds left to go in quarter number 3. So, free throw coming up. Cade, it's good. It's now 76-73. Back to a 3-point lead for the Detroit Pistons. MT Stanford, thank you, my friend. The Sandman production says, shake, 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 shake it. Second free throw also going to go for Cade. Thank you, Ohio, for the super chat right now. Ohio is for lovers, according to Hawthorne Heights. Basketball with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here we go. Ball in the hands right now of, looks like Schroeder. Schroeder to the far wing gives this to Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell with the ball bounces this to Schroeder. Schroeder from downtown, off the rim, no good. That's got to be a foul here. No whistle, incredibly. Looked like Cade Cunningham shoved Max Strus out of bounds. 2:53 left to go. They're calling this a defensive rebound for Detroit, but it actually looked like a foul this time. Here's the replay. Bro, Cade Cunningham shoved Max Strus out of bounds. Are you kidding me? How is that not a foul? What is this? What's going on here? Anyways, Ohio, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. And it looks like it's coming back with the Detroit Pistons. So it's Pistons ball. Cade Cunningham at the three-point line. Cade goes to the far wing right now, standing at the logo or the ooh, bad pass goes out of bounds right now. It's a turnover. It's Cavaliers ball once again. 2:33 left to play in quarter number 3. Ball is inbounded. Schroeder with it now. Schroeder. Pass, lines it up. Strus for 3. Bang! Strus for 3. 77-76. It's a 1-point game once again. The Pistons with the ball. It's Jalen Duren. Jalen Duren makes the move. He'll draw another foul here and goes to the line for 2 shots. We stop the clock again with 2:12. It's just going to be a free throw competition for the next 2 minutes here, guys. Just going to be a free throw competition for the next 2 minutes. The score is currently 77-76 and a 1-point game. Jalen Duren at the line. For the record, Evan Mobley was the one who committed the foul. It's now Strus with 2 fouls, Mitchell with 2 fouls, Schroeder with the foul, Mobley with 2 fouls, Cade Cunningham with the foul, Caris LeVert with 4, Jalen Duren with 2, Oscar Thompson with 2, Marcus Sasser with 1. Jalen Duren knocks down the first free throw. It's now 78-76. 78-76. Jalen Duren at the line. 2:12 here left to go. Free throw is no good. Mobley gets the board. So Detroit now up by just 2. It's Cleveland basketball. Schroeder gives to Mobley. Mobley gives to Mitchell. And Donovan Mitchell back to Mobley. Mobley out to Merrill for 3. Good! And Cleveland back up by 1. Cavaliers up by 1. Looks like 151. It's the first lead of the game since it was 25-23. They were down by as much as 15 in this game, and the Cavaliers have come back. Cade to the right, back to Cade. Cade holds. He's covered by Merrill. To the left-hand side, spin move, pass. One more pass. LeVert for 3. No, out of bounds. So the ball stuck under the shot clock. Someone's going to have to knock this thing loose. 90 seconds here left to go in quarter number 3. All right, guys. Here we go. There goes my $10, says Dame. Those $10 would have been better invested, Dame. Just saying. 1:30 here left to go. Mobley to inbound the basketball. Mobley will inbound this to Schroeder. It's Cavaliers ball right now. Cavs bringing it up. Mobley at the straightaway. Mobley makes an attack towards the rim. Whoa! Careful now. That's a one-handed jam for Evan Mobley. And that definitely sucked some of the energy out of this stadium. Karis LeVert to the left. He's at the far corner. Gives it to Duren. Duren now has it. Tries to big body muscles his way in. Nice spin move by Duren. And Duren gets a shot to go. It's a 1-point lead for the Cavaliers. Under a minute left to play in quarter number 3. Evan Mobley at the three-point line. Gives to Mitchell. Back to Mobley. Straight away Trey. Bang! Evan Mobley for 3. 50 seconds left to go in this quarter. Down by 4, the Detroit Pistons. Hand this off. Here's the turn. Sasser passes to Cade. Cade makes the move. Cade at the elbow will shoot. Little contact there on the shot. No whistle. And it's going to be a defensive board for the Cavaliers. Cavs up by 4. Dennis Schroeder attacks. Dennis Schroeder shoots. He'll miss. It's an offensive rebound. Mitchell for 3. Rattles the rim. Another offensive rebound. And a third chance opportunity now. Mitchell holds. Shot clock. Looks like it's on right now. Shot clock down to 5, 4, 3. Got to do something here. Lines it up. There's a Mobley triple off the rim again. And no good. Shot clock has now been turned off. Detroit with the basketball. Here's the move. The pass. Got to put it up. This is up. No good. That was to end the quarter and make it a 1-point game. But that shot does not fall. And that is the end of quarter number 3. So a big swing in momentum, guys. The Pistons definitely up for the majority of this game. And all of a sudden here, entering the fourth quarter, whoosh, you feel the energy for the Cavaliers side. Yep, close is only good in horseshoes, says Paige. I don't know what's worse, seeing a New York fan crying or a Cleveland fan crying, says Nicholas. Nice run, Cleveland. Pistons cooked? I don't think so. It's just a bad run. Bad timing for the run, guys. Bad timing for the run. I don't think the Pistons are out of this game by any means. It's just about to be the fourth quarter right now. The Cavaliers with a 4-point lead. It really is anybody's game, bro. This is good. This is good. This is good. Okay, quick look right now. We talked about the FIFA schedule, and we talked about the $100 price, $100 pick'ems that are available right now. Quick look at the schedule, guys. No game tomorrow. So if you guys are looking for something to watch tomorrow, there is WNBA available, but we won't be covering that. I'm thinking I might go live for about an hour after the NFL schedule drops, and we can talk through the NFL schedule release if you guys want to join me for that tomorrow. Then on Friday, guys, we are going to cover both of these Game 6s. These could be potential closeout games. If the team that is currently down, when we get to this Friday, wins, then we will be watching Game 7s. For the record, the team that wins Game 5, when the series is tied 2-2, wins the series 81% of the time. So this is a huge, huge game right now for Game 5. San Antonio won Game 5. According to the historical data, they have an 81% chance of winning that matchup. Whoever wins Game 5 here, according to the historical data, will have an 81% chance of advancing to the conference finals. Okay. Well, we know that the Knicks are on the other side waiting. The Thunder are on the other side waiting. They broke past the Suns. They knocked out the Lakers. Sweep. The Thunder have only played 8 games this postseason. San Antonio played 5 in round 1. They've currently played 5 already, so they're up to 10 games with an 11th on deck. 3 more games than the Oklahoma City Thunder. Over here, the Knicks won their first series in 6, and then they swept the Sixers, so they've also played a total of 10 games. Knicks on the other side waiting to see who's going to win this one. So I guess while we're in this commercial break, hey, man, you may not be a Cavs fan. You may not be a Pistons fan. Who's your NBA team? Talk to me, chat. Who is your NBA team? Mine is Go Spurs Go. Chat, where y'all at? Who is your NBA team? We're still looking to pick up 100 subscribers, by the way. We've got 1 quarter to do it. Let's see if we can do it. Go Spurs go, says Jesus. Let's go. Big time with the Celtics. Swaggy with the Bulls. Top 4 pick, Swaggy. Miami Heat with the top 15 pick this year as well. Shout out to BM6026. Ryan says Luka. 420 says Lakers. Mary says OKC. Stanley with Miami. We got Robert here with the Spurs. Go Spurs go. User with the Lakers. Pistons winning for sure. Detroit basketball, says Champion Horse. Raul says the Suns. That's okay, man. Nobody's perfect. Appreciate you dropping that anyways. Sacramento Kings and the pain I know, says Ethan. I read that with all the emotion. Shout out to Jack saying Detroit. Thank you, Mr. Balboa. Staying with the Cavs in terms of the team, says the Inhuman guest. Chris says go Spurs go. Certainly not a Michigan fan, says our Scion. Mavs in the chat. No games on Saturday. What will we do without you, says Daniel. It's a good question, man. Hopefully have some fun. Not going to get a chance, guys, to read all of these comments here today. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us in this live stream. Shout out to Sim, who said the Knicks. Ball in the hands currently of the Detroit Pistons. Cade Cunningham for 3. Bang! Nice shot by Cade. And just like that, it's a 1-point game, guys. The Detroit Pistons with a big bucket there. Coming back, it's Mobley. Mobley looks to the left. Mobley gives this one to Mitchell. Mitchell backs up. Mitchell picked up by Tobias Harris. Here's the run, and looks like Mitchell gives to Wade. Wade at the perimeter gives to Merrill. Merrill now has it. Merrill push off a little bit. He goes to the left, goes to the three-point line, puts this thing up off the front of the rim, and it's a rebound by Paul Reed. So Reed has checked in for the Detroit Pistons. Down by 1. Can the Pistons take the lead? Tobias Harris gives to Reed. Reed, for his first chance of the day, tries to pass inside to Jenkins. It's stolen. Coming back with it, the Cavaliers. The turnover. Mitchell for 3. No, ugly shot. Yikes. Rebound by Detroit. And it's coming back with Cade Cunningham. So Cunningham bringing the ball back. Cunningham. Sam Merrill's in front of him. Cunningham says, get out of the way, Reed. I need some space to move. Here's Cade. He's going to turn around. He's at the elbow. He's at the free throw line. Shoots and scores over Merrill. It's a 1-point lead for the home team. Basketball now with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cavaliers on the attack. It's Donovan Mitchell. Hands coming in. Whack, and there's going to be a foul here. 10:30 left to go. All right, man. Just like that, just like I said. Guys, it's the start of the fourth quarter. The Pistons, just because they were down by 4 at the start of quarter number 4, definitely not out of this game. Not by a long shot. So Cade Cunningham is going to be charged with a foul. It's a dead ball right now. The bonuses have been wiped clean for quarter number 4. We are going to get an inbound pass. 10:30 left to play in this basketball game. Donovan Mitchell will inbound it to Evan Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell to the bottom wing here. Mitchell, little shake and bake, covered by Tobias Harris. He decides he's going to look like he wanted to pass. Then he felt some contact, took the shot mid-air. It's going to be a foul, and Donovan Mitchell looks like he's going to go to the free throw line. They're going to call this a shooting foul, and it's going to be a foul against Paul Reed. I don't know if he was playing. Yeah, I think he was trying to pass, but Paul Reed was right up on him, so he changed his mind, took the shot, drew the foul, and now he's at the line. 85-84, Pistons up by 1. Free throw coming up for Spida, and Spida Mitchell knocks down the first. All right, quick look, over 5,000 people watching this live stream right now. Looks like we are sitting at over 1,000 likes, so we hit our goal for that as well. Thank you guys for hitting the like button today. At the line, Donovan Mitchell will shoot and score. So Donovan Mitchell knocks them both down. 10 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in this basketball game. Cleveland back up by 1. Here is Sasser. Gives this to the right. It's Cade. Cade Cunningham to the left. Over to Jenkins. Jenkins fakes the pass. Mobley in front of him. Jenkins makes the move. Still has the ball. Stops the dribble. Gives to Paul Reed. Reed at the three-point line. Cade Cunningham. Shot clock down to 3. Cade has to get the shot up. Cade will shoot. Rejected by Mobley. Oh, man, Evan Mobley with a swat. That's got to be the defensive play of the day, bro. What? Evan Mobley gets the rejection. It's Cavaliers ball. Up by 1. Cavaliers with it. Ball in the hands of James Harden. Harden picked up by Harris. Harden, step up, step back. Tobias Harris lets Harden shoot, but closes out recklessly. Down goes Harden. To the line will go. Cleveland Cavaliers to shoot 3 shots now, and Tobias Harris might even be in trouble for a flagrant on the closeout here. They might be reviewing this. Either way, it's going down as a shooting foul. Yeah, I could see this being a reckless closeout. James Harden's feet did step forward, though. No review. So no review. James Harden's at the line. 3 shots, folks. First free throw. James Harden, it's good. So it's now 87 to 85. 87 to 85. 87 to 85. Second free throw coming in right now. Second free throw. Good for Harden. It's now 88 to 85. Okay, 88 to 85. James Harden has been really good, guys. He's 7 of 7 from the line. He's got 24 points today. 7 of 13. And here comes free throw number 8. This free throw also going to be good. He is 8 of 8 today from the free throw line. Detroit Pistons with the ball. Here's Cade Cunningham. Down by 4, the Pistons looking for a few points right now to keep this game close. Pistons at the free throw line. Pass, gives it right back to Cade. Cunningham to Paul Reed. Paul Reed now in the paint. Reed going to turn around and shoot over Mobley. Nice shot for Paul Reed. That's going to drop. It's 89 to 87. Cleveland Cavaliers bringing it back right now. Donovan Mitchell at the near side of the court. On the run here, slowed down by Thompson. Thompson playing tight defense. And behind the back pass to Wade. Wade gives this one more over. We're on the far side of the court now, and it's with James Harden. Harden, shake, bake, and good defense by LeVert. The triple flies. No good from Harden. It's a missed shot and a rebound for the Detroit Pistons. Pistons with a sigh of relief right now. Here's Tobias Harris. The energy in the crowd starting to come back. Harris will shoot. No good. Rebound Mobley. Oof. I think Pistons fans believe. I also think Cavaliers fans are starting to believe. Evan Mobley at the three-point line backs it up and gives it to Harden. Harden at here gives it to this wing. The near wing shot not going to fly. It's a missed bucket there for, looked like this time the Cavaliers, Sam Merrill missed the shot. It's going to be another timeout taken by the Pistons. For whatever reason, 8:18 here left to go. Detroit wants to draw something up. So, only 8 minutes left to go here in quarter number 4. Pistons call a full timeout. We're going back to another commercial break. What's up, guys? Welcome to Football Nation. I am your host. My name is Mario. Glad that you guys are here with me today. If you guys whiffed on your parlay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But timeout has been called, and, looks like 8 minutes and 18 seconds here left to go. We were slowly growing right now with 5,000 people watching. Why the Cavs keep Wade on the floor? Good question. User says, exciting game. You Charmin ultra soft? Okay. I'm a Pistons fan, and I'm sick right now. Harry Harden. Whiffed how, says Swaggy. Not like that. Go Cavs, says 7 Coop. Game's not over, Mario. No, sir. No, sir, it's not. We'll wait till a little bit. DJ Gene, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. If you are new, drop 5 emojis, guys. Looking for the newbies here today. DJ Gene wants to see the newbies. All right, newbies. Shout out to Robbie. Thanks for checking in. If you are new, drop 5 emojis, i.e. if this is your first time watching this live stream. Let's see who you are, guys. Let's see who you are. Bet, bet, bet. Ronald Morgan, fist bumps to Ron. Appreciate you, brother. I got Joseph in the chat. Mr. McAllister, thank you. What's up, man? We got Kuaher. Shout out to you, Mr. Sparky. Shout out to 2RG Granny Jeff. What up, Granny Jeff? Shout out to Seawood in the chat right now. I got ASAP Fishing. I got Ronald Morgan with the dab right now. Thank you, BuzzPlay. I appreciate you. Is there a partial timeout? Well, I think there are 30 seconds and full minute timeouts. It's not over, says the flow. Johnny Applewood. What up, Johnny? Shout out to Andrew. Shout out to User. Shout out to King Bernard. Hey, lots of newbies here today. What up, guys? Hey, lots of newbies here today. I'm going to run this real quick, guys. Ask me in the chat. TD Edits. What up, TD Edits? Hogwarts. Hogwarts. What's up, Hogwarts, sis? We got Sarah. Welcome back. We've got Dawn checking in. Lil Twin in the chat. VQ Boe. What's up, man? Second time from Australia. G'day, mate. Appreciate you. Looks like Federico, welcome back. ASAP Luis. Rich, how you doing? Wiz, welcome in. Sunson, welcome in. Mr. Jones. Me and Mrs. Jones. Mrs. Jones. We got a thing going on. Shout out to Corey. Shout out to ZH. Shout out to Sauce. And Dutch, the dude. Mr. True Mechanic. Luis, how you doing? Monday Smiley. Tony, welcome in. M4 saying hello. Margie, Luis. Sam saying I'm new. I just subscribed. What up, newbies? All right, guys. Didn't get a chance to read all those comments. It was just about saying hello there in that moment. Glad you guys checked in for that quick commercial break. Thanks for carrying us to the commercial break. And shout out to DJ Gene for the great suggestion there. 8 minutes and 18 seconds left to go in this game, guys. The Detroit Pistons down by 2. They have the basketball at the near sideline. Ball has been inbounded. It's Cade Cunningham. Cunningham at the straightaway. Cunningham to the rim, turns things around. Pass to the three-point line. Paul Reed gets the flyby. Pass inside, almost stolen. Tobias Harris gives to Jenkins. Shot clock down to 2. Jenkins from deep. It's going to be no good. Shot clock violation, 7:57. It's a turnover. It's Cavs ball. Cavaliers basketball. 7:59 here left to go. The inbound pass going to James Harden. Harden with it. Harden continues his move to the far side of the court, quickly drives into the paint, bad pass, and Cade Cunningham recovers. He goes down, fouled by Harden. It's now 7:49 left to go, and Detroit basketball. Inbound pass coming in from the near sideline. Okay, so inbound pass coming from the near sideline. Less than 8 minutes left to go in this basketball game. It's just a 2-point game, guys. Bringing it up. Cade Cunningham to the left. Cunningham stands squarely on the Pistons logo. Running to the left, Cunningham now in the paint, gives backwards to Thompson, back to Cunningham, one more to Reed, back to Cunningham, a little separation, Cunningham for 3, no good. Paul Reed, great spacing, gets the bucket to go. Second chance offensive rebound there. Gonna work out for the Detroit Pistons. It's now Dean Wade with the ball. Wade gets pushed here, Wade covered tightly, double team coming in. Looks like we're going to get a jump ball. Thompson and Wade going to fight for it at the middle circle here. This will be fun to watch. And the Detroit Pistons fans starting to get wild here. You can see the Pistons fans loving the aggression from Oscar Thompson. This is going to gas up this team, man. Pistons crowd needs to get into it. Pistons crowd really needs to get into it, man, because that's going to gas up these players. All right, guys, jump ball coming in. Here we go. Jump ball. Won by Cavaliers. Cavaliers win the tip. It's right now with Harden. Harden, bad pass. It's coming back the other way. Detroit basketball. 7:04 left to go. Detroit in a tied game with 7 minutes left to play. It's in the hands of Dennis Jenkins. Jenkins with the ball. Donovan Mitchell getting ready to check back in. Looks to the left. It's Cade Cunningham. Cunningham back to the logo. Cunningham gets a bump right here. He's going to be checked by Sam Merrill. Looks like a whistle comes in. It's a foul against Merrill. We'll get an inbound pass from the near sideline. Substitution coming in right here. We're seeing a few players swap. Evan Mobley going to check in for Sam Merrill. Donovan Mitchell going to check in for Wade. And so on the floor, the Cavaliers going to have a change of personnel. You'll see this update. Waiting for the inbound pass. The Detroit Pistons now have it in their hands. There's Cade Cunningham. Cade works towards the top of the screen. Continues his march to the far wing. Lets this fly over Harden. It's good! Buckets! 92-89. Inbound pass for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They're now down by 3. It's a 7-0 run in the last 3 minutes here. Evan Mobley with the ball above his head. Evan Mobley, so getting swarmed right now, gives it to Strus. Strus is now picked up by Cunningham. Gives this one over to Mitchell. Mitchell works his way to the left. It's stolen again. This is going to come back. Looks like, recovered one more time. 3-point shot from deep. Ugly shot off the rim. Out of bounds. Looks like it's going to stay here with the Cavaliers. 6:14 left to go in 14 seconds. It went, woo, doink, and out of bounds through the near sideline. So a little messy there. 6 minutes here left to play. Inbound pass coming from Harden. There it is. Mobley now has it at the three-point line. Gives it to Harden. Harden inside to Mobley. Mobley turns around. Bad pass here. This goes out of bounds, and it's coming back with the Detroit Pistons. 6 minutes left to go in this basketball game. And here comes the inbound pass. Detroit with the ball. Bottom of the screener. In the center of the court, Dennis Jenkins. Jenkins covered by Mitchell. Gives to the right. It's now with Paul Reed. Paul Reed at the perimeter gives this one backwards to Cade. Cade to the left. Cade drives, shoots, and not going to score. It's a defensive rebound by the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cavaliers coming back with the ball. It's now James Harden. Harden at the straightaway. Harden to the right, Harden to the rim. Harden gets blocked from behind. It's an offensive board. Far corner three. It's going to be rebounded here by Paul Reed, and it's coming back with the Pistons. Pistons up by 3. Near corner 3. Jenkins gets it to go! Timeout called. Cavaliers. Big shot there. Big shot there, guys. Just 3 timeouts remaining for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Full timeout going to be called. And we go to another commercial break with 5:25 left to go. All right, y'all. Well, full timeout being called. That means we're in a commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. While we've got you guys in this live stream, we got about 6,000 people watching. Here's a quick word from our sponsors. I'll be back in 60 seconds.
Bro, I just whiffed so bad on my parlay again.
Bro, what? How much is that now?
I don't know, like $500?
Dude, are you serious? Are you still gonna be able to pay the rent?
I mean, I guess. I just have to win my money back.
Yeah, but you're like super stressed out and now you're trying to get right back to where you started.
Yeah, and?
Bro, you gamble $100 every single week. That's $5,200 a year.
What?
If you took that money and invested it every single month, over 30 years because of compound interest, you'd have like $2 million, bro.
Bro, that's not true, dude. That's cap, bro. That's cap.
Dude, I'm serious, bro. I'm dead serious.
Okay, $2 million, dude. Yeah, okay, bro.
No, I'm telling you, bro. Look, check it out. Look, check it out. I started using Acorns, and it just does all of the investing for me automatically. You can do like $5 a day or $10 a day or whatever you're willing to put in. In your case, I guess $100 a week.
Okay, but why would I do that when I could just hit this 10-leg parlay and just win $10,000 right now?
Dude, you're not hitting a 10-leg parlay.
All right, fine. I'll download the app. But when I hit this 10-leg parlay, bro, I'm deleting it immediately.
Bro, you're not hitting a 10-leg parlay.
I'm hitting
You're
this
not
10-leg.
hitting.
I'm
You're
hitting
not
this
hitting a
10-leg
10-leg
parlay.
parlay. That's just not happening.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna hit this 10-leg parlay.
You're an idiot.
All right, guys, be sure to gamble and be sure to gamble responsibly if you're going to be gambling. But don't forget, of course, don't forget to, make your investments. Give me 1 second here. Let me unplug this. Check. Mic check 1, 2. I'm wondering. I can't really hear myself all that well in these headphones. Starting to get some issues in that. That's fine. We'll just switch headphones for the next game. All right. Well, guys, looks like commercial break is almost over. Looks like this commercial break is almost over. Acorns don't want us to quit, says Jerry. This is crazy, says Banger Wave. Shout out to Victoria dropping a super chat right now saying Mario and FN made my long drive awesome. Let's FN go, Victoria. Thank you for driving safe. I'm glad that we didn't have a ton of comments coming in from Victoria while you were on the road. Thank you for driving responsibly as well. Appreciate y'all watching this live stream. Hey, whatever your reason is for watching, thank you guys for being here tonight. There are 50 other channels on YouTube doing the exact same thing I'm doing. You guys have chosen to hang out with us. So, whether you don't have access to the game, whether it's a visual impairment, maybe you're on the road and driving and you should only be consuming the audio version of this game, maybe you hate the regular commentators and you do have access to the game, but you want something different and you want a sense of community. Whatever your particular reason is for watching, thank you guys. Appreciate y'all. Now, let's get the sappy stuff out of the way. Let's get back to this damn game. You know what I'm saying? What time is it? Oh, it's game time, baby. 5 minutes here left to go. 5 minutes here left to go. Someone says low volume. You guys having issues with the mic? How's that? A little better? There we go. That does sound better. I guess, let's get back. I must have moved something the other way. That sounds nice and crystal clear. No wonder I couldn't hear myself. This shot's going to be blocked right now. It's coming back with the Detroit Pistons. Here's a drive. There's a shot. This is going to be a foul. 5:04 left to go. That's much better. Just in time. Looks like a foul coming in, guys. We're going to the line for 2 shots. Okay. Much better now. I can't hear myself in the headphones. What's going on? Turn up the volume, Mario. Duh. Okay. All right, guys. 95-89. Oscar Thompson's first free throw is good. It's now 96-89. 2 timeouts remaining for the Detroit Pistons. 3 timeouts remaining for the Cavaliers. Second free throw coming up with 5 minutes left to go. Both shots are good. It's Cavaliers with the basketball. Here's the inbound pass. Ball in the hands of James Harden. Harden being chased all the way to the midcourt line. It's now with Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell pushed back to the line. Mitchell is close to the sideline here. He spins away from the challenge. He's now driving. He's at the elbow. Spin, jump shot. Mitchell, no good. Whistle comes in off the ball. Cade Cunningham bullies Strus at the near side of the court here. Down on this end, so it's going to be a defensive foul against Cade Cunningham. Loose ball foul. Put 2 seconds back on the clock. It is Cavaliers ball with 4:46 left to go. Detroit currently hanging on to an 8-point lead here in the 4th quarter. Inbound pass right now to Mobley. Mobley at the Pistons logo gives this to Harden. Harden to the right. Harden on the drive. Harden steps back and shoots. That shot's going to go. It's 97-91, back to a 6-point game. Cunningham brings the ball up court. Cunningham at the bottom of the logo. He's covered by Strus. Cunningham still has it. Here comes Thompson. Cunningham on the move. Cunningham gives to Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris shifts the feet. He backs up to the 3-point line. Shot clock down to 3. Harris, no. Rebounded by Jarrett Allen, who barely keeps the feet in bounds. And it's coming back with the Cavaliers. Here's a shot. This one goes up. It's a missed shot. It's battle for the boards, and it's going to be rebounded by Detroit. Detroit Pistons coming back. Fast break opportunity. The bucket and the foul! That's the shot that Dennis Jenkins wanted. He's fouled by James Harden in the process. The score is 99-91. And Detroit Pistons fans are now celebrating after that one. Trip to the line for Jenkins for an and-one possibility. And one play coming up right now for the Detroit Pistons. Count that, baby, and the foul, says Champion Horse. Whistles coming in. The shot went up, but the official said, hey, everybody stay out of the lane right now. One shot coming in. Official needed everyone to know. One shot. By the way, guys, both teams are now in the bonus. Dennis Jenkins, His first career playoff start today, not half bad if I say so. He's got 17 points, knocking down that and one opportunity. The Cavaliers now have the basketball. It's James Harden with 4 minutes left to operate here, down by 9. The Cavaliers need something special. Here's the move. James Harden pass to the corner, one more to the straightaway. Mobley to the near corner, one more to the wing. Strus for three. Bang! That's a shot that goes. 6-point game, 100-94. Coming back right now, it's Jenkins. Jenkins at the straightaway. Whistle comes in, guys, and it looks like it's time for another Pistons timeout. One remaining. One timeout remaining here. And another commercial break. 3:29 left to go, guys. The schedule, real quick while I got you guys, is as follows. The schedule, no game tomorrow. Then on Friday, there will be 2 games no matter what. It will be the Cavaliers hosting the Pistons for Game 6. And the way the score looks right now, if it stays this way, looks like the Pistons are going to be trying to close out the Cavaliers in that game. But there's no guarantee that the final score will be with the Pistons on top, so it's not over till it's over. San Antonio Spurs looking to close out their series with the Timberwolves on Friday as well. So we for sure know there are no games on Thursday and no games on Saturday. We don't know if there will be any games on Sunday. There is a possibility of no games on Sunday as well. Okay, quick question, guys. The score is 100-94. So the question, type Y for yes, type N for no. Are the Cavaliers cooked? Are the Cavs cooked? Yes or no? All right, y'all, we're still looking for 43 new subscribers to reach our goal today. If you're having fun and you're locked into this game and you're not currently already subscribed, today could be the day. For those of you who have been here 3, 4, 5 times and still haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for, guys? The Detroit Pistons with the basketball. Cade Cunningham going to pass this to Jenkins. Jenkins at the straightaway. He backs up. Jenkins going to go to the left. Jenkins, shot clock winding down, kicks it to the far corner. It's up. No. It's an offensive board, though, for the Pistons. Cade Cunningham will reset. Cade attacks. Cade again. Tobias Harris, your turn. Yes, sir! Tobias Harris makes it a 9-point game with that 3-point shot. Big bucket for Harris right there. And the Cavaliers are down by 9. Down at the near side of the court, it's in the hands of James Harden. Harden step back drive. He'll go up and shoot. Blocked from behind. Recovers the own blocked shot. Here's a Euro. There's a shot at the rim. It's going to be Donovan Mitchell who gets the points. 103-96. Here comes Detroit. Dennis Jenkins with the basketball. 2 minutes and 30 seconds here left to go. Dennis Jenkins gets to the straightaway right now. Dennis Jenkins looks to the left, gives it to Cade. Cade, fadeaway baseline J, front of the rim, no good. Offensive board again. Cade at the near corner, pump fake, pulls up. He's covered right now by Mitchell, gives this to Jenkins. Jenkins bakes Max Strus. This shot off the heel of the rim. It's rebounded by the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cavaliers in transition. Donovan Mitchell splits the defense. Hands coming in from Thompson. Bounce pass inside. Evan Mobley gets the jam. 1:51 left to go, guys. It's coming back with Detroit. It's a 5-point game. Under 2 minutes left to go. Detroit with the basketball. Dennis Jenkins running point. Shot clock down to 12. Jenkins gonna hold. No urgency here by Detroit. Bounce pass inside. Paul Reed gonna shoot. Paul Reed rejected by Mobley. Reed gives this one to the 3-point line. It doesn't matter. It's a shot clock violation. It's a turnover. It's Cavaliers ball. Paul Reed losing track of time. That's gonna hurt the Detroit Pistons. It's a turnover. Cavaliers coming back. 1:34 left to go in this game. The inbound pass. It's James Harden. Harden with the basketball. Harden to the near side, gives to Mobley for 3. Yes, Mobley for 3! Evan Mobley knocks down the three-point shot. Back to a two-point game. Can the Pistons hang on to the lead? Pistons currently up by just 2. Cade Cunningham with the ball. Cavaliers on a 7-0 run in the last 2 minutes. Pass inside to Jenkins. Jenkins to Harris for 3. No good. Rebound. Jarrett Allen. Under a minute here left to play. This could be for the leader for the tie. Harden with the basketball. Harden on the run. Harden with a teardrop. It's no good. Offensive board to the corner. There's a pass to Max Strus. Strus to Mobley. Mobley will drive. Mobley. Whistle comes in. 45 seconds left to go. Tobias Harris commits a foul. And the Cavaliers go to the line in the bonus for 2. Tobias Harris shaking his head. Mobley shooting 2 shots. Here's another one, guys. Type Y for yes, type N for no. Is this game going to overtime? It very well could. Mobley's at the line, guys. Mobley's first free throw is good. 103 to 102. 45 seconds left to go in this one. An extremely close game between 2 teams tied at 2 apiece. 1 timeout remaining here for the Detroit Pistons. 2 timeouts remaining for the Cavaliers. Second free throw for Evan Mobley to tie this game up is good. And so timeout will be called now by Detroit. It is a tied game. It will be Detroit basketball. And we go to another break. But we're going to stay right here, guys. It is 103 to 103. Who will win this game? There is clearly no love between these 2 teams right now. I tell you, man, the East always play with a chip on their shoulders. We got a game, says Freimeister. We got a game. Got to get every point. Who wants it more, says Robbie. Good question, Robbie. You better have cashed out, says Ryan. Anonymous says, let's go Cavs. Appreciate y'all, man. Oh, snap, says official. Are you not entertained, says Sarah. All right, guys. Let's get to our subscriber goal today. We were trying to get to a quarter. Take a quick look. Looks like we can't. All right, man. If you don't like this, then you don't like NBA, says Justin. 1-point win, says Brandon. Hey, here's something else to keep in mind, guys. First of all, the commercial break is just about over, but both teams are in the bonus. I expect the Detroit Pistons to try and draw a foul right now. I don't expect a 3-point shot. I expect a high percentage bucket and a high risk, high impact possible play, an aggressive attack at the rim, trying to force the foul to get the lead. Jenkins to inbound. He'll give it to Cunningham. Cunningham's got it. Picked up by Strus. Cade at the 3-point line. Here is the attack to the rim. Step back, actually. Shoots from the elbow. Not going to go. Offensive board. Working the perimeter now. It's Tobias Harris. Harris gives to Cade one more time. The Pistons will hold here. Shot clock down to 6. Pass to Caris LeVert. LeVert shot clock down to 2. LeVert will drive. Falls back. Shoots this one. It's no good. Whistle. Oh, there is the call. No, not a foul. It's a shot clock violation. So shot clock violation. Turnover. Cavaliers ball. Pistons need to get a stop. There is no shot clock, ladies and gentlemen, with 21 seconds left to play. Cavaliers on a 9-0 run right now. Here is Strus to inbound. Strus gives to Harden. Harden back to Mitchell. Mitchell will gingerly bring this up right now. Mitchell holding. 15 seconds here. Mitchell backing it up. Mitchell at the sideline. Mitchell tries to make the move. No shot clock. It's poked away. It's stolen out of bounds. And it looks like the officials are calling this As is, I think that's the end of the fourth quarter. We might be getting overtime after all. Bickerstaff is yelling at the officials saying there was still time left. What was that? I think they're going to look at this real quick here. But I think it's the end of regulation, guys, which means 5 minutes on the clock. I think we're going to get overtime. Here's the replay right now. They're showing the replay one more time. 4 seconds left to go. Donovan Mitchell went up. There's the swat. There was clear foul there with 1 second left to go as Jarrett Allen did foul Thompson. Maybe not so much. No. Okay, that's a good no call. I like watching that. That's a good no call. It takes a third bounce before going out of bounds. And I think that's going to be the end of regulation. All right, guys. 2 timeouts on either side. There's going to be a quick commercial break. Right now, it's the end of regulation. I got to tell my wife what's going on. Please stand by. I'll be right back. I'm going to leave the screen right here. Actually, I'll leave this screen up so you guys can see what's going on. I'll be right back. Hang tight. Yeah, they're actually saying that it looked like there should have been at least a second and a half left to go in this quarter right now. Unfortunately, Detroit doesn't have any challenges here to make that call. And looks like Jarrett Allen did actually foul Ausar Thompson with at least 1.1 left to go. In the bonus, they should have gone to the line for that for those free throws, but it kind of feels like the Detroit Pistons got robbed. Not going to lie about it, guys. So here we go, overtime. Here comes the opening tip-off for our first. Oh, I was just coming to let you know that we have overtime. That's all it was. Okay. All right. Love you. All right, here comes the tip. And it's going to be, looks like won by the Cavaliers right now. So the Cavaliers get the tip-off. Overtime, ladies and gentlemen. Max Strus with the basketball. Strus to Harden. Harden at the hash right now. Far wing, screen coming in by Mobley, but Harden going away from the screen, likes the look in the corner. Looks like hands coming in by Jenkins, and the ball goes out of bounds, last touched by Detroit. So, Cavaliers basketball. For overtime, this is the only choice for music right now. Here we go, guys. Ball back in the court. The ball is in the hands of the Cavaliers. Mobley inside, can't get it, but Jarrett Allen cleans up the mess. 105-103. Cavaliers currently up by 2. About 4.5 minutes left to play in this basketball game, at least in the first overtime period. Here's a look to the left. Here's a swing to the right. Cade Cunningham towards the rim, goes up, will shoot. Tip not going to go either. It's a missed shot. Cavaliers with the ball. James Harden going to slowly bring it up, gives to Mobley. Mobley now works the three-point line. Gonna step inside the three-point line, changes direction, and gives this to Mitchell. Mitchell goes more linear towards this. He'll pull up and shoot off the glass, and the bank is still open this late. Nice bank shot for him. 107-103. Jenkins back towards the top. Jenkins at the far wing, feeds this one, jab step, Tobias Harris going to make a move. Tobias Harris goes up and shoots another missed shot. Rebound Evan Mobley. The Pistons down by 4. It's Cavs ball. Cavs 107, Detroit 103. Evan Mobley picked up by Harris, backwards pass to Harden. Harden at the three-point line. He backs up to the far sideline. Harden picked up by Tobias Harris. Harden shows off the dribble. Step back tray for Harden. Whistle? No. Harden says, I want the challenge. Not going to get the challenge right there. He wants the challenge. There was contact. Timeout is going to come in with 3:14, and the one challenge going to be used right now. Tony Brothers going to go take another look here. They are challenging whether there was contact on this play. Tobias Harris made contact with James Harden again, but Harden, when he jumped up, kicked those legs forward, and that's really what made contact with Tobias Harris. But the officials will be taking a look at this one time. One more time, guys, possibly the final time for today. These are your officials for today. Your crew chief is Tony Brothers, referee Tyler Ford, and Petratus going to be your third official. Haven't needed the alternate today for anything, but the only one with real experience right now is Tony Brothers, 32 years. Ford and Petratus with just 8 years experience. They're going to be looking at this as the challenge comes in for Detroit. Those of y'all who are still watching with me, guys, World Cup is less than 30 days away. If you guys want to sign up for a chance to win $100, all you got to do is use the link in the description below, guys. Pick the top 2 teams out of every group, A through L, and if you guys are right, if we have multiple people who are correct, if you're the only one who's right, then you win the $100. If we have multiple people who are right, there will be a raffle for those who actually qualified for the $100 prize. Here is the replay. They're going to take a look at this right now. Brothers taking a close look at it at this moment. So they're saying that Harris didn't really close out all that much. Harden was behind the three-point line. Harris goes up, and his feet both land like at the three-point line, inside the three-point line. Here's Brothers. No foul. Therefore, the ball goes out of bounds on Harden. Harden wanted the challenge. He forced the challenge here. It's a bad call, bad challenge early in the overtime period here. So it's a turnover. That's going to hurt Cleveland, man. It is Detroit basketball now. The Pistons on a they've been ice cold, guys. The Pistons have missed the last 9 field goal attempts. That's 9 doinks in a row right now. And the Cavaliers on a 13-0 run. Detroit needs to stop the bleeding. They need a bucket, and they need it bad. Here we go. We start the clock. The ball has been rolled up court. Dennis Jenkins picks it up. Jenkins gives this to Cade Cunningham. To the left, Cunningham to the top of the key. Looks for an open player, gives it to Paul Reed, back to Cade, back to Reed. Reed in the paint, Reed to the rack. He'll go up, he'll be fouled. 3 minutes left to go, a trip to the free throw line. A trip to the free throw line now. Here come 2 shots. Score is 107-103. Cavaliers with 1 timeout remaining. Detroit still has 2. All right, y'all, here we go. Free throw coming in. First one, good. It's now 104 Detroit, 107 Cleveland. Melissa with the thumbs up. Thank you, Melissa. Paul Reed at the line, shooting another right now. For the record, it was Jarrett Allen who picked up the foul. And this entire game, that was his first foul of this contest. Here comes the second free throw. It's also good. It's a 2-point game, guys. Cleveland Cavaliers 107. Detroit Pistons 105. Ball is in the hands of Max Strus. They've got 8 seconds to bring this ball up court. Here's James Harden with it. Harden brings it up just barely in time right now. Harden covered by Mobley. Harden uses the Mobley screen, feeds inside to Mobley. Mobley sees wide open. Donovan Mitchell sidestep. Mitchell! It's 110 to 105. And a stolen poached pass again. A lead shot. It's good! Oh no! Max Strus has poached 3 inbound passes in this series. Clutch inbound passes stolen by Max Strus. You cannot buy that level of just incredible poaching. Shot's going to go for Detroit under the rim. It's Paul Reed who gets the bucket, but damn, that hurts if you're a Pistons fan. 2:06 left to go. There's the inbound pass. It's Mitchell who gives this one to Reed. Reed to the right. Reed behind. Excuse me. Nice move. Mitchell to Mobley. Mobley going to go up and shoot. Mobley not going to get the shot to fall. It's off the back of the rim. Jenkins with the ball. Jenkins on the drive. Jenkins to the rim. Jenkins double clutch. It's a bucket there as well. 112 to 109. Coming back with Cleveland. A 3-point game. 144 left to go. James Harden brings the ball up as that 8 seconds is expiring. James Harden holding on to the basketball right now. James Harden goes to the right. Gives to Mobley. 1:30 left to go. Harden gets it again. Harden makes his move. He drives. He shoots. The whistle comes in. It's a foul. So 1:26 left to go. Detroit charged with a foul. It's a shooting foul, by the way. Dennis Jenkins going to pick it up. And so Harden goes to the line for 2. James Harden to try to get a little more separation right now between them and Detroit. Big free throws coming up. Detroit's now put Cleveland in the bonus. First free throw for Harden is good. 113 to 109. It's a 4-point game. 113 to 109. It's a 4-point game. Mark, thank you for that super. Spider Monkey, thank you for subscribing, brother. Appreciate you. Marwill, thank you for the gold coin. Free throw coming in right now for James Harden. Second free throw, no good. That's great for the Pistons. Ball coming back right now with the Blues. Basketball at the far wing. It's Dennis Jenkins. Little shake and bake. Jenkins into the paint. He's pushed to the baseline. Gives to Caris LeVert. Nice pass to Paul Reed. It's going to be stolen. Coming back with Cleveland. It's James Harden who hits the deck right now. Backwards pass. It's going to be tipped. Goes out of bounds. It's going to be Pistons basketball. Sloppy, messy play right now. Somehow Pistons come up with it. It's Pistons ball. 109 to 113, down by 4 with 64 seconds left to go. Caris LeVert to inbound. He'll give this to Cade Cunningham. Cade and the Pistons do not have a lot of time. 60 seconds left to play. Cade double teamed, goes to Jenkins. Jenkins on the drive, kicks it to the corner. Caris wide open for 3. Oh, no. Rebounded this time. A rebound by the Cavaliers. Here comes James Harden. Harden passes to Strus. Strus down by 4. The Detroit Pistons need to start thinking about fouling here. It's still with Strus. Strus inside to Harden. Harden alley-oop. Oh, thought it was going to be an alley-oop. A missed shot. There's the whistle. Pistons ball. Pistons ball right now. Max Strus with the foul. Detroit going to use a timeout right now. Looks like time to talk things over. Need to strategize. Ball will be moved to the front court. Oh, man. Earlier, we asked you guys, are the Cavaliers cooked? I saw a lot of you saying yes. Would you like to amend your choice now? Detroit down by 4 with 28 seconds left to go. This is rough, man. This is kind of wild here. Detroit in trouble. Wow, says Bodie. Detroit definitely is in trouble. Butterfly says, oh, medium rare right now, says DJ Jean. They can still get cooked for 2 missed plays. Fact, Lawrence, I see you. James Harden will show Brunson who the real lefty shooter is. I love it. I love it. 70% mechanical, says RB Benino. They were. I think they'll go 7 games, says Alchemy. I think they will too. I think James Harden going to be able to stop these bad boy Pistons. All right, y'all. Looks like the timeout is going to be over here quickly. Looks like the timeout will be over here quickly. They're showing some LeBron James highlights right now against the Detroit Pistons. Back in the day in the early 2000s, young LeBron James. Look at that guy. Look at that guy shooting it over Chauncey. It's a cool highlight right there. That was double overtime. That was double overtime. They were talking about it right now. We might get double overtime. You never know. 28.7 here left to go. It feels like time is dwindling, but if you can get the shot up quickly, this is plenty of time. They've got, in my opinion, 4 seconds to shoot this. They need a quick pass and a shot and a bucket. Tobias Harris gives to Cade Cunningham. Cunningham will shoot. Cunningham will score, just like I said, 25.9, and it's a 1-point game. So this makes it a 1-point game, and if the Cleveland Cavaliers hang on to the ball for the full 24 seconds, get the shot up at the end of it. Oh, this is going as a 2. This is not going to be a 3-point shot. His foot was on the line. Ah, that hurts. It's a 2-point shot, not a triple. Foot on the line. Timeout called Cleveland. That's their final timeout. So Cade Cunningham, instead of having a 40-burger, will only have 39. So I think at this point, the Detroit Pistons are going to have to try to pull a UConn situation here. They're going to have to try to steal this inbound pass. Maybe they can borrow Max Strus for one play. Or take a page out of Max Strus's book. They're going to need to try to steal an inbound pass. And if they can't steal the inbound pass, they don't have time to sleep on it. They're going to have to be very intentional about committing, well, the intentional foul. So let's see. It is Cleveland possession. Detroit still has 1 timeout remaining. No turnovers, please, says Jeremy. Strus, man, with those inbound pass steals, how do you qualify that? How do you quantify those kinds of plays? I know it goes down as a steal, but the impact of that is not measured on the stat sheet. For the record, both teams are in the bonus here. Under 26 seconds left to go in this basketball game. James Harden and the Cleveland Cavaliers have the ball. All of them bunched up at the top of the key. Someone's going to break away real quick here. Let's see who it is. Inbound pass going to go straight into the hands of Harden. Quick foul coming in as Harden is shoved out of bounds, 24.6. Harden goes to the line for 2. So Harden to the line for 2 shots. 2 big free throws now for James Harden. 113 to 111. A free throw here would make it a 3-point game. And then another one would make it a 2-possession game. We'll see how this goes. Harden's at the line for 2. Big shots coming up, man. Harden's first free throw. It's good. So it's 114 to 111, guys. 114 to 111. Double overtime, maybe. Maybe a little double overtime. That's possible. Harden will miss 1, says Mr. PZP. Would be huge if he could knock these both down. Would be massive if he could knock both of these down. But if not, it gives Detroit a chance to call a timeout. Maybe they'll pull a San Antonio and try a transition shot. It's missed, but it's an offensive rebound. Offensive board staying with Cleveland. James Harden will be fouled, 18.8. How did Detroit let that happen? How did you guys let that happen? What was that, bro? Right back into the hands of James Harden. He got his own missed shot, and Harden shooting 2 more. Harden at the line. It's good. 115 to 111. Dude, that rebound was everything, bro. James Harden missed free throw number 2. Offensive rebound for the Cavaliers. Harden. That's crazy. Second free throw for Harden. No good. It will be rebounded by Paul Reed. Here's the run for Jenkins. Jenkins on the move. Jenkins to the three-point line. Harris shoots off the back of the rim. No good. It's an offensive board for the Pistons. Another three-point shot flies. This one no good. It's a rebound. Foul. 3.4 left to go. And it looks like Paul Reed commits the foul. The Cavaliers going to celebrate right now. Cavs go back to the line for 2 more shots, and I think Cleveland is going to get a chance to close out at home for Game 6, unless the Pistons can get a win on the road. Here is the stadium completely clearing out, guys. Stadium clearing out. That's it. So, well, Evan Mobley shoots, scores free throw number 1. It's 116 to 111. This will be it, man. This will be it. This game went to overtime. What a crazy game this has been. Mobley knocks them both down. Here comes the inbound pass for the Detroit Pistons. They're going to call a quick timeout, I guess, just for funsies. Maybe they're going to bring in the bench players for one final shot. But this will be it, guys. We can turn off the red zone music. 3.4 left to go. Those of y'all who watched today's live stream, thank y'all so much for hanging out with us. Game's about to be over, but maybe one of you guys can get a parlay block or a parlay something here at the end of this one. My parlay hit, says Jerry. Congratulations, brother. Detroit versus everybody. Oh, no, everybody won again, says Swaggy. Oh, no, everybody won again. Well, Pistons to inbound right now. In the bonus, I say just dribble it out, man. It's done. 3 seconds left to go. Not much you can do here. Just not much you can do. Yeah, this one's about done, man. It's over. It's over. See you next time, says Ann. Thank you, Electric Feel. We're gonna rock on to Electric Avenue. So let me take you higher. Boop, boo, doo, 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 doo. 3.4 left to go, guys. Here comes the inbound pass to finish this thing up. Great game of basketball, guys. We went to overtime. This is the first overtime NBA game that we have covered this postseason. I'm pretty sure. Waiting for the inbound pass with 3.4. Jenkins looking for someone. There's the pass to Paul Reed. Reed just going to go ahead and jam this down, so maybe you had a parlay on Reed, and that just hit for you guys. That is it. That's the final score of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, the Cavaliers win Game 5. And the Detroit Pistons going to head back to Cleveland on Friday for Game 6 with their backs against the wall. The Cavaliers looking to close out this series now, up 3-2. Pistons fans not exactly happy about the situation. Well, that's it, guys. That's the end of the game. Not half bad, man. Mike, sorry, man. That's a tough one. Where in the world was Jalen Duren? Detroit looking bad in this one. Public notice anytime, brother. Appreciate you. Fist bumps, guys. Fist bumps to y'all. Who knows? It ain't over yet. It's over now. It's over now. B. Johnson, agreed. Agreed, but this is my full-time job, so if I don't work, we don't eat. So I think she doesn't really have much of a choice in that these days. Anyways, cool, man. Avalanche just knocked out the Minnesota Wild. Good night, everybody. Nice job. Thank you, PD Hydro. Damn, I actually have to go to a graduation tomorrow morning in San Marcos, so I can't stay up too late. Can't stay up too late. Let's leave up the schedule one more time, guys. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go take a quick break, and I will be right back to finish up this live stream with you guys. I'll hang out with y'all for another 10 minutes here. I'll be right back. Hang tight. So here's the interesting fact here, guys. The Cavaliers lost their first 2 games of this series, and they were down 0-2 heading back to Cleveland. Something must have changed big time for these guys. Something must have changed big time for these guys because they've now won 3 in a row. Cleveland Cavaliers, oh yeah. They're now up 3-2 in this series, and the Cavs about to eliminate the Pistons in potentially 2 days' time. No game tomorrow, 2 games on Friday, potential closeouts for both. Cavaliers at home, Minnesota trying to push that to a 7-game series. And if the Cavs close out, they will not play on Sunday. If the Pistons do manage to win, there will be a game on Sunday. If the Timberwolves win at home, there will also be a game on Sunday. Tomorrow, NFL schedule release, guys, just so y'all know. Props to Cunningham, but the beard won't be denied. Well, here's the thing, man. Even if – fix my hair. Hang on. Fix my hair because it looks absolutely bananas. That's better. Even despite the fact that Cade Cunningham put up 40 points today, it's a team game. And one player ain't going to make all the difference in the world. Guys, if you have not signed up yet, if you guys were super locked into this game right now, best team in the NBA last year, question mark, don't forget, says Z's. Well, if you guys have not had a chance to sign up for this yet, guys, now that the game is over, it's free to play. $100 cash prize if you win. And, of course, there will be one winner. If you think you know soccer, this is your chance to prove it. Guys, this happens once every 4 years. So we're not going to get this again for another 4 years. And honestly, I think next year, or the next World Cup in 4 years' time, with the trajectory that this channel is going on, there's probably going to be a 0 behind this for the next World Cup. And we're going to up it up significantly. But if you guys have not signed up, link in the description down below. NFL, we can talk about this, guys, because the next thing we're going to talk about is the actual schedule release for the Football League. Again, 9 international games. What's the promo code, says Tycoon? It's not a promo code. It's just a link in the video description for, you'll see World Cup pick'ems. Hold on, let me double check. Let me make sure that it's there. Edit. Yeah, World Cup Pick'ems, $100 prize. Here's the link. I'll just drop it in the chat if you want to click on that. But yeah, if you guys want to sign up for it, here's the link in the chat. We lost this series, says Byte. I don't know, man. Maybe not. Uh-oh. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, if you guys want to sign up for the World Cup stuff, there's the link in the chat right now. Country is signed up, going to spin the wheel for prizes like NFL Pick'ems, only if we have multiple winners. Only if we have multiple winners. But if only one person gets it right, then there's no need to do that. Let me show you guys what that's going to look like, actually. This is what it'll look like if you click the link. We'll bring this down here. Super simple, guys. All you got to do is come in here. You put your email address. This is the $100 grand prize, right? There's the information. What's your full name? What's your YouTube handle? And which name do you prefer to be called? We've got some people who want to remain anonymous, so we can just use your YouTube handle. It'll be easier to call you out if you win. But Group A, Mexico, South Africa, South Korea, and Czech Republic. You pick 2 to advance. Group B, same thing. Group C, same thing, and so on and so forth all the way through L. The rules are down at the bottom, guys, so after you make your picks, additional information letting you know that we're not going to sell your email address or anything like that, and, of course, you just confirm your submissions. Up until the first opening kick, ladies and gentlemen, you can make changes to your pick'ems, but then I'm going to lock that down, and you guys won't get a chance to make those changes. But if you haven't signed up yet, you've got a chance. Okay, let's go to the chat. See who's still with us. Anybody got any quick questions, comments? Can you display the acorns again? I'm signing up tomorrow, says iBurn. iBurn, I don't want to wear it out. Yes, I could show the promo one more time. What I really should do is come up with multiple promos for it. But yeah. Tycoon says that's a simple bracket. Well, you gotta get 14 brackets right then, I guess. Davey, anytime. Can't wait to see the Spurs at Thunder. That'll be fun, Alchemy. That'll be fun. Spurs Chip. I see you. Ayo, bro, you can tell my lady, Ari, happy late birthday. Happy late birthday, Ari. Thanks for watching today. Rock and roll. Appreciate y'all. Peace up. Cape Verde is in. I never heard of Cape Verde, to be honest. Honestly, me either. I like being called Lewembanyama Goat. Okay. Lewembanyama Goat. Cool. Can the Cavs win the East? I don't think so, guys. I think the East belongs to the Knicks. I'm sorry, but not sorry. The Knicks are really good. Thank you, Disc Golf Billy. Cavs Harden versus Knicks Brunson. Cavs in 6, Pistons and Knicks. Did you check out my Spurs murals? July, I can't say that I did. I'm so sorry. Let's see. I think the Cavaliers are going to take this series, bro. They might. They might. Statistically, they now have an 81% chance of doing so. Mike, thank you. Going to crash out tonight. Rock and roll, sir. Thank you. I think Santino makes to make it in a video. He will, country. He will. So, I didn't get past this. Thank you, country. So, last year, I covered 1 international game. Santino covered the other 8 international games. This year, I think I'm going to change the formula. I think I'm going to be in charge of all of the international games, but that still means that we're going to do quadruple headers. And so I'm going to let Santino take over on the games where I'm starting to run out of gas, i.e. typically that 3:25 time slot or the 12 o'clock time slot, just depending on where the Cowboys play, because I'll be covering the Cowboys games. Hopefully a couple Vikings games slip into the schedule. We'll find out tomorrow. Right now, we don't know for sure. But do expect to see Santino on at least 8 games this football season. Of course, if Santino agrees to those 8 games, it's up to him, not up to me. But yeah, we'll be seeing Santino coming up for sure. We're not ready. Pistons are too fatigued, says Bite. Cavs and Spurs sounds like a dream final. But I can wish for the Knicks to lose, says Alchemy. You sure can. Let's see. Choke season, says Reggio. Total ref ball this game. A lot of whistles, guys. A lot of whistles in this one. Specifically, looks like total fouls. Not as bad as I thought. I will say the Detroit Pistons got fleeced on whistles here. 26 whistles against Detroit. 16 whistles against the Cavaliers. Detroit Pistons had 20 free throws. Get this. Cleveland had 38. 38 free throws compared to 20. Big difference. Poor Santino covered all his Vikings games when they lost. He kind of did. He kind of did last year. Should have ended on free throws for the trip. It should have, Colin. I think so, too. Is there still a ball boy in the NBA? I don't think so. Reggio, what's up? Looks like Gun saying, you Pistons fans are funny. Parlay investment. Spurs might beat OKC when they already have 4 times this year. Knicks winning a championship this season? We'll see. Looks like Timothy, his birthday's on Friday. Happy early birthday, Timothy. iBurn says, ha ha ha. Ryan says, who is Santino? Santino is the guy who's currently putting together all of these statistical slides for us. Anything with numbers on it back here, guys, Santino is doing all of the slides. He's a really close friend of mine, man. He saved my life when I came back from Argentina and barely had the shirt on my back. He let me crash on his couch for a few months, man, and we became roommates after that. Long story short, That's my boy. That's my guy. So shout out to Santino. We'll be getting some games with Santino this season here. Okay. All right. Let's see. You're welcome, Butterfly. Guns N' Roses, cheers to you. Kenny J, thanks for still being here. Our Vikes, yikes. Santino's a Vikings fan. I'm going to get him a jersey. I'm going to get him a Vikings jersey. Don't tell him. I don't know if he's watching right now, but I'm going to get him a Vikings jersey before the season starts. Say no to Skull, says Country. That's funny. Nice, Victoria. I wish you luck. I hope you get them all right and we get you in the raffle there as well. I hope you get them all right and that we get you in the raffle. Let's see. As a Magic fan, it'll be nice with the Cavs winning Game 6 at home. Would be nice if we had won that Game 6 with the Pistons. Instead, it was just 34 missed shots in one game and the worst performance ever for the Orlando Magic. Darn. Sorry, didn't mean, kind of only slightly meant to rub that in a little bit. Go Vikings, says Angel. Harden for his first and last finals. Ant or the Alien is must-see TV. Fact. Spurs chip and Loembi chip. Loembi, big Legoat. That's really great. Mario shout, Santino, and Football Nation. Thanks, Ryan. All right, guys. Well, I got 10:20 on the clock. I'm actually not in a hurry to end this live stream. Let's see. I guess we can hang out right now. We can hang out right now until our stream dips a little bit more. We can also, I think, turn off the whoops. I was going to turn off the slow mode. Stream finished. We shouldn't be over yet. We should still be live. You guys are still with me, right? I don't know why it said that the stream had finished. Definitely didn't. Okay, real quick look. We still got 1,800 in the chat. Cool. Was introduced to Santino when I tuned in expecting Mario, and there was Santino hosting a live stream NFL game. Probably a Euro game. He was taking care of a lot of those for us. Victoria, what's the update with the courses? So, still in production. The release date, I actually told Santino this today. Guys, I don't want to speed through something and then put a price tag on a product that I don't believe is worth way more than what I'm charging. I guess I can say this. The plan is to release the course, 5 modules, breaking down the different aspects of live streaming for these broadcasts. It's specifically to help other content creators become broadcasters as well, so they can quit their normal 9-to-5 jobs like I did and do something that's a lot more fun, a lot more fulfilling, and frankly, a lot more lucrative than working the 9-to-5 grind, man. Anyways, the plan is to set up 5 modules. The idea is to do how to speak like a commentator, how to think like a broadcaster, how to actually set up the OBS and link it to your YouTube channel or Twitch channel or Instagram or anything else. We go through graphic production. Module number 3 is really going to be the one that sets us back a little bit of time. But we're going to talk about Canva templates. We're going to talk about labeling. We're going to talk about all of the important stuff, the technical stuff in Module 3. Module 4, we're going to show you guys how to troubleshoot internet issues, how to handle crazy chats, how to stay locked in when trolls are coming in, and how to keep active when there's not a lot going on. But we're going to get into more of the nitty-gritty there as far as setting up the different platforms and the different pieces of software that you could buy if you wanted to go really big with it and go on all the different platforms. And then module number 5 is the fun stuff. That's the monetization. And we'll talk about how much I made in the past few years doing this on YouTube. We'll talk about how you can make money on YouTube and all the other things. But a course planning to be dropped here before the football season, Victoria. That's the only thing I can promise, is that it will be before our opening kickoff this year. So I'm going to give myself a little more time. I wanted to do it in 30 days. I think responsibly, if I'm going to be charging for this kind of course, it has to be brought to the level that we want it to be. So that's that. Anyways, okay. So, let's see. You guys still with me in this chat? Let's refresh this page right now. Refresh this page right now. Any update on the P.O. Box? Yeah, I just had the P.O. Box updated right now. Ask Mod about the trolls seriously. So much energy, says DJ Gene. That's the plan, dude. Always keep the, yes, says Brandy. Thanks, Brandy. Grinding gears with Mario, the talk show. You know what really grinds my gears? Don't get me started on Family Guy. Mario's a multitasking genius. Hey, disc golf, I can't do it alone. That's why we're changing the structure. That's why we're bringing in more help. The only way that I'll be able to complete these courses is if I have a team able to pull some of the other levers, i.e. setting up the graphics, doing all of those things on the canvas side. So I have to train the team as well so that we can continue to hold this level of standard and professionalism. Don't charge, problem solved, says Swaggy. There will be a lot of free content, guys. I'm going to give away a ton of free content. I do plan to do that, Swaggy, but the overall all-encompassing umbrella course and community that we're going to be building here, because we want to set up a Discord on the back end as well, so that all of the people who sign up for this course can bounce ideas off of each other. They can collaborate with one another. They can reach out to one another, and they've all been trained in the same way. So it's going to be kind of almost like a training camp that even we might pull from. And if we see people do well in the course, we might invite them to be broadcasters for Football Nation further down the road if we pick up other sports or other content. So we're thinking big. We're thinking way down the road. I'm already like 1 year, 3 year, 5 years down the road. And, of course, the big end game finale, but that's a long ways away. Street Hood says, you might be the best, my guy. You're not boring. It's lit during the games. We do our best, man. Got to keep it positive, says Ryan. Is Wemby Yamama unstoppable? Wembenyama. Wembley Yamama, says John. Okay. See you next time. All right, Simons. You take care, brother. I've got 4 more minutes until 10:30. Byte says that's a good idea. Let's see. What do you think your Cowboys record will be like? Oh, Brandy. I'm hoping we finish this season 10-7. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I'm hoping we finish the season 10-7. Got to look at the actual schedule to make those picks, but we'll know more tomorrow now, won't we? Disc golf, thank you, sir. Let's see. I come from the football, but I stay for the SpongeBob SquarePants. All right, bring it around town. All right, man. You are disappointed with the San Antonio Spurs. Eventual loss. I don't think so, Duff. We'll be all right. Thank you, CF. I don't know if it helps my anxiety or makes it worse, but I love it, says Timothy. Thanks, bro. Frymeister says Robert Mooney. I am in the middle. Come see us. Ravens-Cowboys game is good. All right, guys, couple of things, I guess, since we're close to just 1,000. We're about to finish this live stream right now. We still got 1,600 people watching. Now, this is not the niche for that. I actually want to take a minute to talk about the courses while I got you guys in here. I know that this is not the niche for that. People who are watching this live stream, they don't want to be commentators. They want to watch the show. So if you guys notice on the YouTube channel, if you scroll down on the Football Nation page, there are 2 other YouTube channels, FN Media and FN, I think it's Beyond. I think I'm going to delete that 3rd channel. But I want to have an FN Media channel. And knowing that this will be a similar yet very different niche for that channel. It's still going to be kind of sports related, but it's going to be focused more on the media production side of things. I've seen a lot of content creators and YouTube gurus go out here and talk about, hey, you can get monetized in a week if you do this, that, and the other. And I'm like, bro, really? You're gonna that's how you're gonna market it, and then everyone's gonna be upset and call it a scam? So I plan to release 10, 15, 20, free videos on that channel. And I also plan to give out PDFs on that channel. This is actually how the sauce is made, guys. And those of you guys who are listening, I don't mind telling you exactly what the game plan is, because honest to God, I don't know that anyone's gonna pick up this product anyways, but I'm gonna show you guys or tell you what my plan is. The plan now is to have that second channel, give out as much free content as possible, and find out from that niche who is actually interested in signing up for the course. We're going to do a pre-sale on the course, do it at half price, just to see if we can get our first 100 people to sign up. After we get our first 100 people to sign up, we'll go to our normal price, and if demand is high, then we can change the business plan. But I think that keeping it at a normal, relatively low bar of entry is a great way for us to test the course, see if we need to amend the course, gives us a chance to build some testimonials from people who have completed the course, and gives us a chance to start building the community. Once all of those things fall into place, then and only then can we really promote the course as something more, right? But 3-step process, 4-step process to get to where we're going. We've got to have a plan. If you don't plan, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Not I, my friends. Not I. Okay, Disc Golf says we want to see you strum the guitar for a quick strumming and belt out a tune. Just one? Just one? Okay, I'll do just one, Disc Golf. Just one. For you, Billy, just one. For you, Billy. One, bro. This is not basketball or football or sports related, but you asked, so we'll do it. I don't know if you can hear that or not. Yeah, that sounds right. I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. We could cut ties, ignore the lies that you've been living in. And if you do not want to see me again, I would understand. I can't keep doing that. Son's asleep downstairs. My wife's going to be pissed. She's actually probably going to give me something about playing this right now. Hang on, hang on. Now I'm all wrapped up. Okay, just the one. That was it. Just the one. I'll do an unplugged session for members only. It'll be less embarrassing for me. All right, guys, I'm done. That was it. Disc Golf, you asked, ask, and you shall receive. We're done. I don't know why that made me so much more nervous than getting up here and doing a 3-hour live stream. I played 8 bars and my heart's racing. Cool. We're done. Love you guys. We'll talk again soon. I will not be covering basketball tomorrow. We'll be live again on Friday for 2 games. My name's Mario. You've been watching Football Nation. Until next time, guys, let's effing go. Peace out.